Replicon Radio. Replicon Radio. Talking shit with the juggalos on Replicon Radio. Giving a lesson, don't be a bitch. Replicon Radio. Yeah. This is Replicon Radio.
Dick.
Jeez. Impeccable timing.
There it goes.
Hello, everybody.
What up?
What up?
Hey!
Oh, hi.
What are you doing?
Can you guys hear me?
You wanted to talk all the time until it was time to talk?
Is he muted now?
No.
Can we
He
hear
should have
I'm
been.
just making sure that they can hear me.
I wish he
They
would have
couldn't
been.
hear us
He
last
started at the little show with the curse word, so they're like,
Dick is not a curse word, bro. It's a fucking person's name. Now I just cuss.
Phallus. Here we go.
How is dick a bad word?
I didn't say it was bad. I said it's a
Rick.
cuss word.
Rick
How is it a
the
cuss
Dick.
word?
Rick
How is
the
any
Dick.
word a cuss word?
You don't know a dick?
Morning.
Yes. I know plenty
You
of
don't
them.
know a guy named Dick?
Morning,
No,
Bundy.
actually,
Really?
no.
You don't? I know quite a few of them.
I know quite a few dicks, but that's not their name.
Oh, this is his name.
Is it?
Yes.
This is named
What
Richard.
are you doing? Are you recording?
No.
You doing behind the scenes videos over there?
No.
He's like, what? You don't know his name?
Say his name.
Say it.
I'm not
Say
even
his
moving.
name.
His name
I'm
is
not even
Robert
moving my
Paulson.
phone.
Say his
His name is
holding
Robert.
my phone in my fucking
Say my
hand. All I'm
name.
doing.
Say it. Say my name.
I'm going home.
Say
Fuck
my name.
this.
Say it.
Do it.
Say my name.
Y'all are fucking weird.
Chris Felthausen
Your mom's
in the
felt
YouTube.
housing.
I said his name. How's that?
There you go. Bundy Beats. I said his name.
We got-
Apparently, he's just now waking up.
We got
Those
one-
are curse words. Stop it.
Yep.
people's names.
Good morning to everybody.
Dick
that's-
is somebody's
that's
name,
a Tuesday
bro.
listener listening on the way to work.
Dick is short for Richard.
Yep.
So their name is actually Richard.
Cranium.
Or Rick.
Richard Cranium.
Rick the Dick.
Rick the Dick. We
Yep.
like to call him Rick the Dick.
Yep.
I'm Jeff Nipple. And I'm Jimbo Jism. I still feel like you're recorded. It's really weird the way you're holding your phone today.
You're super paranoid.
Like, I'm not doing anything. It's just
Yeah.
weird. You're like,
Oh, I'm
like,
just,
yeah.
I'm just holding it in my
It's like,
fucking
yeah,
hand.
so-
it's like right before
No,
the show, you're
literally,
like
look at me.
singing and like doing shit. And then as soon as I hit like mics are on pause, you were like,
There we go.
I'm not saying anything.
I'm on my computer.
He's live streaming to his fucking OnlyFans page.
Look, my phone's in my fucking hand, not even pointed at.
Everybody sign up for Big Roof's OnlyFans
And
to
even
get behind
okay,
the
so this
scenes
is
footage.
how
You should see what he does with SpaghettiOs.
Motherfucker.
He dips.
I put them in her butthole and they fucking come out her nose hole.
There you go.
You know, you guys don't know that fucking trick?
He puts his Richard in him. He fills Richard with SpaghettiOs. How's that? How's everybody doing tonight, man? Shout out to all
Fuck
these people hanging out in the chat. Dana, Bundy, Shannon, Dead Body, Replicon,
Ain't
Heather,
nobody give a fuck.
Spreaker.
Spreaker. What's up, everybody in YouTube, which is just Chris for now.
Hello, YouTube.
Dick Cheney. That's not a real person.
Really, it ain't?
I'm kidding. Yes, it really is, but I don't know him. I've never met him. How do I know?
He's a political figure.
What is happening?
Oh man, he won't be do that during the interview. You won't be able to talk.
It'll fucking. Oh my god, he'll bomb it all.
We thought the fumbling with the phones not working last week was bad.
All right.
That was I was fumbling a lot.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh jeez, it threw you off your rocker, man.
It did.
It's like, oh shit, now what? It's like what do I do with my hands? Oh yeah. He's just
See what it is.
yeah, he's gonna start hiding behind his computer. It's like, oh man, don't. What's going on with you over there, paranoia?
What's happening right
Yeah, motherfucker.
It's a giant forehead on the
now? Taking pictures of my
YouTube.
forehead? Oh, you talking about the dino?
Yeah, holy shit.
He's just peeking in to watch.
Hey, just.
Well, I took all the other logos away because I was trying to get Rue. I was trying to catch Rue.
He was trying to film you, Rue, filming him.
Yeah, I was trying to film you, filming me.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. I see it.
Ain't nobody trying to film you, bro. It's funny how paranoid you get.
I'm not even. I mean, it's like I'm doing anything.
Did you kill that boy?
Oh,
Is that why you paranoid?
Carol Baskin did it.
What boy? I never met that boy.
Who is that boy?
Neither did they.
Sign up for Big Rue's Only fan page and get exclusive access to behind-the-scenes Replicon Radio.
You ever seen a man use ravioli for nipple covers, nipple tassels?
I have.
Yeah, I have now.
You remember?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta support the homies. Yeah.
You can sign up for that at Replicon Radio's Patreon as well.
There you go.
Patreon.com/Replicon Radio. I'll give you the password for Rue's OnlyFans. And then you can get his TikTok for free where he does TikTok dances with his shirt off.
I don't know. Does he still do those?
I
don't know.
I'm trying to find something that would be fun.
What's that?
Yo, mama.
Ooh.
She's at home.
Do that one dance where they just they like touch their shoulders and they go woo. Yeah, da 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 da. Yeah.
Yeah, I just did it for you.
There we go. We just TikToked on air.
Fuck yeah, man.
Yep.
There y'all
We
go.
just talked your tick.
Tickety tock. Tick tock and you don't stop.
What's up, guys? How's your guys' week been? Fantastic.
Big Rue's trying to find something fun, apparently.
He was talking about making content on TikTok.
My weekend was interesting, I guess. I didn't have sweet fuck.
I didn't have fuck either.
I was so busy.
No fuck. Yeah. Doing what?
I don't even it really felt like I had one day off of work, and I didn't even have that.
Oh man, that sucks when your weekend either is slam packed full of shit and it just goes by so fast it feels like you just left work, and that's the worst. I swear we need 3-day weekends every week.
I have them every week.
Yeah, I
but
don't.
I felt like I had one day off.
I don't have that. I would love that. That would be fantastic.
I think it's because I'm busy on Thursday nights after we get done work. When I get done working, then we go golf, and then we go drink and eat, and then I come home and I drink with the neighbors. And then I think Friday just flies by.
Dude, why would you show me this fucking ad? I hate this guy.
What?
This guy right here.
Ad.
This guy right here. I cannot fucking stand that dude.
I've never seen that ad.
He is. Well, it's because
marketed towards you.
Yeah, it's marketed towards me. Anybody that's looked up anything financial or stock related, there's this fucking jack off.
Looks like he's playing Super Mario stocks in the
jack
background.
off that is for Info Trader or whatever, and it's like, dude, this guy's a jack off. Here, let me tell you about all these fake trading gurus. Oh, like, yeah, it's funny. You look at all the money I made.
Are they fake?
No, he's fake.
Oh.
His strategies are unsound and don't make no
It literally
damn
looks
sense.
like he's playing Super Mario stock market in the background.
It does. Well, that's a fake chart. That's not a real chart.
Super Mario.
I've never seen
Super Mario stock market.
I've never seen a chart look like that. That's what I'm saying. This guy's fake.
Yeah, they all go straight down.
You know, I'm trying to support the show and not skip the ad, but I don't want to give this guy a fucking view. Fuck this guy.
He's making more money than we are.
Oh, 1,000%. Yeah. And I hate that he talks like this the whole time. He like has his hands like kind of curled while he's talking. Look at this. Look at this. He's
It's better than the next insurance fucking commercial.
Why is he doing that?
Yeah, because he's trying to tell you, all you got to do is you got to buy. You got to go against the herd. You got to buy. You got to sell when everybody's buying, and you got to buy when everybody's selling. It's that simple. And I make money $200 to $300 in the first 30 minutes of the market every day. I did it. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. I hate him. Anybody that's looked up anything on like stock related or finance on YouTube,
we should do commentary for commercials.
Oh yeah,
just mute them and then talk for them.
There we go.
Hello,
that guy. I've seen him on other like things that I watch. That
he's like super hardcore market. I've never seen him.
He is on all of them. Like he, you know, every once in a while where you just see the same ads. from the same people. He did that here within the last several weeks, where it's just him. Like it's calmed down until you fucking threw him in my face. But yeah, he was like 9 out of 10 ads.
That's funny.
Like one of the traders that I follow on YouTube, he was gonna do commentary on the trading ads, like people trying to sell you stuff. He was like, I was legitimately gonna try and find like ads to commentate on, but all that popped up was this guy. And it's a random chance because you got to click on so many different videos for them to pop up and all that shit. And he was like, I went through over 100 videos and he was 9 out of 10 of them. And so I guess I'm going to do a video on this guy.
That's funny. Maybe you should give the guy a chance, man. Apparently the world is telling you should.
No. The world is telling me I shouldn't, except for him. He's telling me I should. And the fake fucking traders that he has in some of his videos, they're saying that I should, but I know I shouldn't. Because and besides, anyways, his strategy, even if it was sound, isn't the style of trading that I'm going to be doing. So
I don't know, man. Should you listen to your heart or should you listen to Google algorithms?
Definitely the algorithm.
You never
100%.
listen to your heart. Your heart always fucking lies to you.
Yeah, the computer that tracks all of my information
definitely knows more about
definitely
you than
knows
you do.
more about me. Yeah,
That's actually probably true.
yeah. So
Unfortunately.
I definitely need to follow the targeted ads.
You're like, this guy needs this guy in his life.
Yeah, 100%.
And you're just like, no.
They're just trying to tank the fucking stock market.
Tainted.
Tainted love.
I think your dog is cold.
No, she's shaking?
Yeah.
Because of the storm moving in.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Fucking weirdo.
Or because we're talking loud.
No, it's probably the storm.
She could be scared because Tony's talking.
I mean, I've never seen a dead body talk before.
Right?
There you go.
Hey, tonight on the show we got Hoax. Hoax.
We're going to be telling a whole bunch of hoax tonight.
Hoax rapper.
He lies
Hoax
a lot,
rapper?
doesn't he? I have to ask him.
It's so trippy.
Is
That's
this
she's
all a
just
hoax?
laying there shaking, like, but no facial emotions, not even looking around or anything, just kind of laying there and just shaking.
That's what anxiety does to you, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Anxiety.
But it's just the legs shaking. Like, the head's not shaking. I mean, it's not funny because that sucks, but it just the way she was looking. It's like, what? What are you doing?
You don't know.
Is it raining? I don't know. It was starting to rain when I got here.
That's why it's
I worked.
It is
All week.
supposed to
That's what I
storm.
did.
Yeah.
I worked.
I did too. I worked and I studied.
Oh, we're going back to this?
Well, it just registered that I asked him a
We
question.
never.
Oh.
Yeah.
I never answered the question.
Yeah, he just sat
I mean,
there.
I
and
I
was.
started talking about his ad.
I was answering the question, and then you guys just took off, and I just shut up.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Rue was so busy, he went golfing and drink beer, so his weekend was ruined. And then, I guess you and I work. What are you studying for? Your wedding?
No, I'm educating myself in the stock market.
So
And
you studying for your wedding.
I know you're not in school. What do you only thing you got coming up is a wedding?
well, research, educating myself. Yeah,
Did you learn?
yeah. I mean, I'm nowhere near close to being
You come
done.
with all the weekly stock tips?
No.
What should
no.
I buy?
Yeah, I'm not even involved yet. I'm just educating myself.
What should I buy? What should I buy?
I couldn't even tell you.
All of it.
Yeah, just buy. You know what? Buy the dip and sell the peak. There you go. That's all you gotta do.
What's that?
When everyone's going down and then it's getting ready to bounce back tomorrow.
Which one is it?
You know, it's on the stock market.
You're just all about. You're not about investing though. You're just all about. I want to buy it and sell it.
No, I'm all about not.
That's how you make money. You
I'm-
buy it, sell it, buy it, sell it, buy it, sell.
I'm all about not losing money.
Well,
I don't
you
want to
do both.
invest. I don't want to like long term invest. I'm about. I want to trade.
No.
At least start off trading.
Both ways are right.
Yeah, you
Real.
can do short term, long term.
I mean, if you buy something while it's low and it gets high and then it's there too, then yeah. It's
Well,
dope.
you could. There's also shorting. You can also short
But if
stocks.
you buy something like fucking Apple when it's $1 and 10 years from now it's $100 million, that's really good too.
Yeah, I'm not investing like that.
I'm just saying. You're both.
Yeah, But there's also shorting stocks too. So when they're high, like when they're going up, you could buy for when they drop, and then you can make money on that as well.
I feel like we turned this into a stock show.
When they split and shit.
That's all we talked about.
Yeah, when they dive down and they start going down.
It's the new sports, bro.
Yeah.
No.
It's the only fucking hot action.
Sports are back,
yeah.
motherfucker. Sports are back.
Are they? I didn't see them.
I love that I have my own little
racing
icon on the screen. Like that's just me now.
They raced today because there was a rain delay yesterday.
Yeah, I never got rid of you in your dress.
Yeah.
There was a rain delay?
A rain delay yesterday for the race, and they canceled it, and they raced today.
What race?
NASCAR.
Oh, NASCAR.
NASCAR is back. You're right.
They
I thought we were talking about sports.
Golf is coming back.
They banned all Confederate flags except for one. That's the white flag. The surrender.
And then you got NBA should be starting up soon. NHL is going to be starting up soon.
Baseball's still crying like babies.
Bitches.
What about the WNBA?
I think they're on break right now.
Are they coming back? I know people have been pretty upset about that not being played.
Who the fuck's upset about that?
Everyone that's a member of the WNBA.
And only them.
Why? They're still getting paid.
Are they?
Yeah, they're under contract.
Probably to play games, though. Wasn't that the whole thing with the baseball players? They had to play a certain amount of games, and they were sad because they wouldn't let them, so they cried.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, no, they want to get. Okay, so with them shortening the season, with them only wanting to play, what was it, like 90? They upped it to 90 now. The players still want 114. If they play 114 games, they get their full contracts. They don't want to lose any money. When everybody else in the country fucking lost money, they took a pay cut, basically lost money, took a pay cut. They're crying about it because they don't want. They feel like they shouldn't have to take a pay cut. That they should still get their millions.
Fucking babies, man.
So it literally is the millionaires battling against the billionaires.
It's that shit right there that makes you lose respect for baseball players.
Absolutely.
I understand them not wanting to dial it back because then they feel like the players' union's going to lose their foothold in there and like they're going to lose their, their bargaining strength. But at the same time, it's like, dude, do you not see the country? It's fucking June, almost July. Okay, you're not going to play 114 fucking games, man.
No.
You know what? If I was the commissioner, I'd be like, okay, all right, we're gonna do 3 games a day for each team.
You know what I?
We're gonna do the series all in one fucking day.
I'd be like, fuck it, y'all can go ahead and sit and do your little bullshit. I'm gonna bring everybody up from the farm teams and have them fucking play because those are the players that want to play and they have ambition to play.
Yeah, there you go. Well, the
That's what I would
AAA
do.
guys, yeah.
And they get paid like $100 a fucking game.
There you go.
And then when they get to the major leagues, they get a little bit more than that.
And then they're gonna be labeled scabs, and then they're never gonna be in the industry once.
They'll always be in the
Yeah.
industry.
What up, Ruby? Ruby Otero. Oh, we've reached the point where we got the mouths on the YouTube screen.
They were there for a minute.
It was just now popping up.
Oh.
Mine's super delayed.
You're delayed because I even went to the YouTube.
It's hella delayed.
Yeah, you were dancing and shit.
Dancing.
Dancing machine. Yeah. Shout out. Yeah, we got HOAX coming up in like a little bit. What else is popping off, man? Did we play golf this week?
I don't think so. I think he did though.
I'm sure he
I
did.
played Thursday. It rained Saturday.
Yeah, so we still didn't play. He just hates me.
I do.
He just pretends like we're gonna do something on Monday. And he's like, fuck that dude, I'm never calling that dude.
Well, it's like when you're at the
That's
bar
right.
with somebody, like, dude, we should do this, man. We should go do something, and then it never just comes to be. Yeah.
We're fucking. I don't know, man. We're doing it.
Yeah,
Streaking
we're
through the quad. We're all streaking through the quad, bro.
Did you go get golf balls and tees yet? No.
Yeah.
You lying
I
ass.
don't know what is that. I don't know what that is.
He wouldn't know which ones to buy.
What do you buy? What do you buy?
Golf balls and tees.
Just whatever.
I mean, you would probably want to buy the cheapest one because you're probably gonna lose a couple.
Couple balls.
Yeah, they got like sacks of
You
balls
gotta
for
buy
like
tees too.
$5.
Yeah,
you
you
can
gotta
get
buy
off the
tees, too.
ground, but
Well, I mean, I know you hit it off the thing, but aren't there like a dime a dozen or some shit?
You get a small pack for a couple bucks.
You might want to buy the highlighter, like the fluorescent balls, like the yellow and orange
We're
ones.
not playing at nighttime. I can see a white ball.
Yeah, until you hit it in the fucking bush.
Oh, it doesn't matter what color it is. Oh, once I hit it, I can't see it ever again.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You got to see.
It doesn't matter what color.
Okay, so he's gonna play golf, but he's never gonna find. He's just gonna go wherever your ball is because he's never gonna see
He'll tell me
it.
where it's at.
Yeah.
We'll find it.
I don't know where the fuck. Unless it goes real short, then I'll see it. But if I actually like hit it a distance, no fucking go. unless it's the only ball there, and then maybe I'll find it. I don't know. I mean, I've only done it once, and finding the ball was the hardest part.
It is difficult sometimes if you can't.
Well, my
see
buddy
it.
who played golf was like, "It's right over there," and I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, you gotta watch
Like
it.
that motherfucker flew that way. How the fuck did you know it bounced 18 times in the opposite direction? How did you know that? Like I see it in the air and I try to, you know what I mean? But then once it goes down, I don't know where the fuck it went.
Yeah.
Should usually go straight unless it hits like a fucking hill.
Or a root.
Which is really not much of them. If you hit them straight, you're pretty much in the middle of the fairway.
Yeah, but you can't say that.
Or
to
you're in the middle of the fucking rough because you didn't make the fairway.
Yeah, but that's like saying to a beginner bowler, "Hey, all you gotta do is just hit a strike every time, and you'll win the game."
No, all you gotta do is just hit the pin.
Yeah, all you gotta do is just hit the pins and knock them all down every time.
Gotta roll it down the middle, man.
Yeah, well, not down the middle, but yeah.
The easiest thing to help somebody that's never bowled before
Bumpers.
is to hit the head pin. Just hit the head pin. I don't care what side you hit it. I don't care if you hit it straight on. Just hit the head pin.
Let's roll it down the middle. Your guy's back again?
He's back again.
Jesus.
I fucking told you he's annoying.
Why?
I hate this guy.
It's just this skinny Arabic man yelling at you.
Why
is that what you're marketed to?
I fucking hate this guy. I fucking hate this. If you could
sure
hear
he's
him,
like your best friend.
you gotta hear this guy.
I really don't know if I want to.
I think you don't like him because he's Arabic.
Oh wow,
It could be. Those are all good investments.
Now we're gonna get monetized
no,
or demonetized.
nah, they don't do that for ads.
Facebook, Tesla.
Yeah, he's just dangling
I
the
want
ones in
I would
front of
like
you
to see Tesla.
that people see. You would be what you're targeted. Like, oh, this guy he made money on this stock. This is a good stock. No, he's trading bullshit stocks.
Well, those are good stocks. Well, they're too expensive now because they were good. They would have been good fucking 6 years ago to buy.
I'm not watching this guy again. I gotta skip this ad. I'm sorry, Replicon. I gotta skip that ad.
I skip them all.
I would like to buy a Tesla.
Yeah,
That's what you should have got instead of that silly car you bought.
Tesla wasn't popular, like, or even out when I bought that car.
Pretty sure it was
It was
out.
2012. It was well, I don't even know if Tesla was like perfected or like it had a good model or anything like that. It was not a thing. Man.
Hey, if you guys are watching on YouTube or Super Chat's open, if you guys would like to buy us a Tesla.
Oh, I was wrong. 2008. But how much was it though? Because I know that they didn't come out with like their first affordable car until like a handful of years ago.
Yeah. By affordable, you mean $30,000.
Yeah, $30,000-$40,000. They were all like 100,000 plus. They were ridiculous.
Tesla.
Electric Roadster. How much was it? Let's see.
So you said what's back? Baseball's back? Or no, something's back.
Racing.
Oh yeah.
Golf's getting ready to come back.
So all the single sports essentially.
Well, shit that you can actually do without fans.
So shit you can play by you're playing with yourself.
Yeah, it was $200,000. I'm not buying a fucking $200,000 Tesla.
I mean, if I had $200,000 to spend on a car,
Or is that the 2020?
probably the 20.
That might have been. I no.
Do you want a Tesla, bro?
No,
Why not?
I do not.
What do you want? Whatever's on your Facebook newsfeed right now.
I want, like, see, you guys are gonna laugh. Like, is that a dream car that you want or what?
I mean, if it was the dream, it would be the expensive Tesla. Well, which one I would want for a dream car, but I would like the reasonably priced the $30,000 Tesla electric version.
Yeah.
Because it probably saved me money in the end because I wouldn't be buying gas the whole time I have the car.
I swear to fucking Christ.
He's back. How?
He's back
Why do you have so
again.
many ads?
I don't understand it.
You just keep leaving and coming back?
No, I didn't even leave it. It just popped up.
That's a lot of ads. Are you guys watching all these? We should be getting paid if you watch all those ads.
Let's see this guy.
Shut that motherfucker up.
I don't know what a dream. I've never really been a car guy. I don't know if I really have a dream car.
That body man said if I gotta listen to it,
If I gotta watch this
Well,
guy.
you don't have to listen to it.
Yeah, I do.
You chose to listen to it.
I know what he
Motherfucker
says
was
because
and
I've
you-
heard it so
Well,
many
that's your
fucking
fault.
times.
You're forever listening.
Forever listening?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. When
What
I
up,
have a
killer?
headphone in, it's kind of really hard to not hear him.
Mute, motherfucker.
So, dream car or what? Or you just would like to have one? I mean, there's other cars out there that I'd rather have than that.
I'm gonna get a mid-2000s like Tahoe or Suburban.
I mean, if I had like all the money in the world and I could just fill it up with cars in my garage, I'd probably have a fucking Tesla. And I'd probably have like some ridiculous sports car. I don't know which one yet because I'm not a sports guy.
I want a
Maybe
McLaren.
like a Maserati or
I would
something
love
like
a
that.
McLaren F1.
A Maserati and a Maybach, and then I'd have some sick ass, whatever the newest, sickest SUV is. Because I've always wanted a big ass SUV.
If I had that choice, I would not
What's
buy a
up?
Tesla.
Eh.
I would have an 86 IROC Z T-tops.
He pulls up playing Skinner.
Right? I think you probably bought one of those like $1,500. You can probably get one of those now.
No, it'd be in very, very great condition and low miles. Then I'd probably buy, the next thing I would buy would probably be one of the brand new Camaros. And then I'd buy a Lamborghini Countach.
It's a good one. I like the Diablos.
You're a Countach.
And then I would buy a fucking fat ass nice truck. And I'd be set.
Fuck yeah.
There's a Ferrari down by work yesterday, Thursday.
Did you buy it?
No, but the motherfucker was sharp though. It was like the one, you ever seen National Lampoon's Vacation with Chrissy Brinkley driving the Ferrari?
Uh-huh.
It was that same body style, except for this one was black. Still had the tan interior and shit. Motherfucker was badass looking.
I just don't understand the 86 IROC. That's not even like a nice car, is it? That's like a standard. That's like a normal car, right?
It's above a normal car. It's like the top end one.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's like a. Like I have a Chevy.
That one's
Spark.
that's a collector.
Like it's like
one.
me owning a Chevy Spark. You'd buy an IROC.
An IROC's better than that. The IROC Z was like the top of the line of that model of vehicle, and it is a collector's vehicle.
It was one of the faster ones on the market too.
Uh-huh.
Like street car wise, I guess.
Yeah, it was just a muscle
yeah.
car.
I said I'm not a fucking car guy. I feel like that was like a normal car you saw everywhere at that time period.
No, you didn't.
The
see too
IROC
many
Z
of them.
is a different one. Like you saw that car, but not the IROC Z.
Not that version.
Not that version.
Not the Z version.
Not the IROC. The IROC is the part.
Well, the IROC is the one I
IROC.
saw a lot. I just don't know if there was a Z at it.
Yeah, you gotta have the Z.
I got you.
That's right.
It's the IROC Zoom
Yeah, there it is.
or the IROC. I bet you could probably get one. I mean, like I said, I don't know. Obviously, you guys are telling me what I don't know, but I feel like that's like an affordable vehicle.
That is true. They're probably worth 20,000, 30,000 in perfect condition right now. I would assume. I don't know.
I'd more than that.
I don't know. Let's see.
I feel like this is an achievable dream, bro.
It is.
I mean, all of those are achievable. But that one's like immediately achievable. I feel like you could have one of those. You can make your quarantine year a little brighter with an IROC Z.
Well, I know I can get one. I just have to restore the motherfucker.
All you have to do is guess if the price is right. Let's yodel on up the valley and see. Without going over, Rue, how much is a 1886 IROC Z with
like
20,000 miles?
with 20,000 miles on it? Probably looking at it probably about 28.
Now, can it be rebuilt? Is that a no-no? It has to be all original. You have to find the one old lady that bought an IROC Z
Right.
for her boy who passed away a week later, so it's been in her garage since '86.
Right.
Or can it be a rebuilt engine or a new engine?
This one, I feel
like that's the only thing that would make it hard
up
to
to
find.
12 grand. Up to. Up to 12.
And the one that it has to be blue.
Well, you can
Factory blue.
Factory? Can you get a paint job?
Nope, factory.
So so you just have the specific.
There's a lot of details that I have to have with this.
There's got to be a big-titted blonde in the passenger seat, ready to give me a blowy.
But you could get a paint job. You could get a big-titted blonde.
Let's say that's the car he wants. That one.
We'll see.
I'm saying maybe you should show him if that's the car he wants.
That blue one on the right.
Apparently he doesn't see the car he wants.
That one doesn't have the T-tops, but yes, that's the body style.
I didn't even look to see if it had the T-tops, to be quite honest.
I don't get it. Why? Is that like sentimental to you? Is that your dad had it when he was a teenager or something? Yeah. You were like conceived in an IROC.
He was drinking beer when he was driving to school.
like what? It has to be sentimental or something.
No, it's just that's what I like. That's when I think about how old I was.
Damn, 40K, man. I don't think that's a little high, buddy.
27, bro.
It was just a badass fucking ride when I was a kid.
You were like 5 years old, right?
It was a badass.
Six.
Wait.
But it was a badass ride when
There's a whole bunch of photos of these things for like $8.
You buy a photo.
A whole bunch of photos.
You buy a little
$8.
die cast, like 1 to 40. You know?
I actually have a Hot Wheel, the one that I want.
Yeah.
I legitly have a Hot Wheel of the one I want.
Well, if you strap a bottle rocket to it, it'll be just as fast.
Shit. Them motherfuckers are quick.
Bottle rockets? Fuck yeah, they are.
You ever been shot in the face by a bottle rocket? It just sucks.
I have.
So that's a Camaro?
Yeah.
You can get a 1985 Chevy Camaro Z28
I want an 85.
IROC
Shut the fuck
Z
up.
with free shipping for only $20.99. Can you lose a year, bro? I mean, come on.
Come on.
Like, I might order it for $20.
You can't fit in it, but
I might even take your little mediocre fucking car for $20.
Hey, I don't give a fuck. You don't have a car. You don't have a car that you seen as a kid, and you're like, dude, I fucking want one of those.
Yeah, the Challenger, and then I did it, and I was like, why did I do that?
Well, you got the wrong Challenger because they didn't make that style as a kid.
I didn't have the money for the old style Challenger.
Yeah.
Because those are worth like a lot, like 80, 90,000.
No, you ever watch them auctions?
I always wanted a cool van with like a
than
bed and a TV and a refrigerator and shit in it.
I had one of those.
Did it?
I did.
You want to get a van with a bubble window?
That black excursion van.
Like a party van. I wanted like a bomb
Had a
built
TV.
into the bottom.
It had a TV in it. It had the fucking bag laid down into a bed.
Yeah. What'd you
Thing
do
was
with that?
fucking badass.
Yeah, I want that. That's what I wanted. I wanted like the travel part. Like not only you could travel in it, and you could party in it.
I sold it to the neighbor across the street when he was still living.
Oh, he passed away because of the van.
He got in it. He got in it.
He got in it, motherfucker, and that was it.
Done.
Scotty bought it.
Uh-huh.
Scotty doesn't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I've never been a car person. I don't know. What about all these people listening? Did you guys have a generic ass dream car as a child?
A Honda Civic, 2001.
Right? Yeah, I guess essentially my dream car was an '88 Toyota.
I know people that
Toyota Corolla Tercel because that was my first car and it was awesome for fucking a week.
Was that gold ass motherfucker? Oh no, that was that blue motherfucker.
One.
You blew the motor in.
Yeah, in a week.
This is 81 Honda.
My first car.
How dare you?
And it was beautiful, and I blew the motor in a week.
Nice. I blew a motor in my truck.
It was a stick shit. I didn't know how to drive a stick. I learned, and by the time I kind of got it, I already fucked it up enough. Like one little fuck up, it was like, nope.
See ya.
I just found out today that I blew the motor in my fucking my work truck.
Did you?
It blew a head gasket.
You didn't even know?
I didn't know. It's one day it started to smell like it was burning coolant, and a couple days later I took it in the shop and they were like, yeah, you blew a head gasket. It's like, oh fuck.
Damn.
Yeah. That was 10 grand, so I don't know if we're getting that truck back because it had over 600,000 miles on it, so I don't know if it was completely me.
Yeah, mine was it was like, I don't know what color that is. Like fucking badass blue. Probably the same blue color he wants his IROC to be.
It was a pretty badass fucking blue on that car.
Yeah. And
had the big old fat tires on the back.
Yeah, it was like fucking huge, like low pro, like whatever the fuck that shit's called.
The
like the big
wheels.
wide fucking like low profile tires.
And
And
It still got like 2 inches from the fucking wheel well.
It had an 8-ball stick shift.
Oh Oh, Jesus.
Fucking chain link license holder.
Did you buy it from a cholo?
No, basically, but no, it was a
That sounded racist.
It was actually my sister. Well,
a
it
Mexican
ended up to
gangster.
be my sister's boyfriend who ended up opening up the Dark Carnival tattoo shop.
Nice.
And
I remember that, dude.
yeah, but it was a bad. And there was no fucking stereo. I had a fucking boombox in the back seat. It was fucking.
Hold on, let me pause this real quick. I gotta see where I'm
It
going.
was badass. I loved it though. Like, that was the best fucking.
So did you
car.
blow the clutch or you blow the engine?
Oh, the engine.
Oh,
blew the fucking-
oh, so a red line in it.
Yeah, I blew the engine, and then I bought a new engine.
Bro, I don't understand. I'm gonna click off of fucking YouTube.
I haven't gotten one. I haven't had one ad pop.
I
up.
literally haven't touched it.
I had one, and I'd be going back and forth.
You should have. I mean, yeah. But
This guy, can I sue him for harassment?
I hope so. You should. I'm clicking the fucking ad button.
You
but,
son of a bitch.
But yeah, I blew it. I bought it for $500. I blew it in a week. Right? I know. I bought
You
it for.
blew it in a week.
Yeah.
I bought it for $300.
Fuck, that's a
Blew
long
it.
time for you, isn't it?
I blew it in a week.
Blowing it in a week.
I bought an
Usually
engine
blow it
from
in the
China.
second day.
It came on a freight train. Got delivered to my house for $500.
Yeah.
Never
Sold-
had it put in.
Nope. It sat in my garage for like 2 weeks. Someone was supposed to help fix it. Obviously, I don't know how to fucking do that. And you had to have like a cherry picker and all that shit.
Yeah.
Eventually, I was like, "Fuck this!" Put it online. Someone came and got the engine and the car for $1,000. So I had it. It was a week investment, and I made fucking $200 off it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now that,
And then,
that
and then I bought the gold Cavalier.
Who knew you were good at flipping cars?
Right?
Right? That gold Cavalier was the shit, though.
Yeah, that thing. I bought that for $700. It'll last me forever.
That
Speaking of that, if
motherfucker
anybody
was
would like to
beast.
buy a partially wrecked 2012 Dodge Avenger,
partially wrecked.
Partially.
motherfucker still runs, bitch.
Won't pass the safety.
It won't pass safety, but if you're, I mean, it's a mechanic special.
Yeah, if you need parts.
If
There
you
you
need
go.
parts, even better. Or if you know how to fix the fucking left front end, you're good to go. The fucking engine runs, it runs.
Man, I
Anything
love
that runs is worth at least $500. I'll sell it to you today for only $750.
There you go. I got a fucking Galant that I'm thinking about selling. There
What
you
did you
can.
just say?
I have a Galant that I'm thinking about selling. It don't. Apparently
The
it
way
has
you
no
said that
compression.
just fucked up my head. I was like, Galactodon?
You get a lot that I'm gonna sell it. I don't know the price on that though. It's got no compression in the engine. The Galactodon.
72 Nova SS.
That's a nice
That's what
car.
Dejected said.
Yeah, that's a nice
Dejected
car.
Chinese symbol guy. I don't know what that is.
It's an old muscle car.
Oh.
It's a nice car.
You don't know what a fucking Nova is?
It's like the poor man.
Nova Rockefeller?
It's like the poor man Chevelle.
My buddy had a badass fucking Chevelle, man.
I want a baby blue Cadillac. So, this is Novas are cool looking, I guess.
I want a pink Cadillac, yo.
Do you?
Fuck yeah.
That'd be
Who
dope.
wouldn't want a pink Cadillac?
Me.
Oh, yeah,
Pink
these are cool.
Cadillac cruising down the street.
I just don't. I know, like, if you show me the car, I'll be like, oh, that's cool. But if you just tell me what it is, I have no fucking clue what that is, man. But yeah, these are cool. These SS's, yeah, these are dope.
Yeah.
I've seen those before.
The
some of
Super
these-
Sports. That's what
Some of
SS
these are
stands for.
some of these are ugly as shit, but most of them are pretty dope.
Well, they changed the body style on them in the.
I mean, generally
mid-
anything
70s.
from like the 50s to me is fucking sick. I would love to have one of those. Any of those,
Even a
cars.
40s car.
Even if they're like shitty.
I'd like to have a 68
Just-
fuck Camaro,
Just
too.
the style.
Yeah.
That's those like cars. Ever since I've been alive, are fucking shit to me.
terrible.
Like they're just.
I like the old school ones.
It's it's like the great value version of vehicles. Everything,
Yeah.
all of them, even like the nice ones, they still don't look cool.
No,
But those old 50s, like yeah, probably even 40s, I don't know. But yeah, anything old
like
looks
old,
dope.
not like
Yeah.
like old.
Yeah, like 50s and back.
Yeah,
60s is when it started
things
becoming. Muscle cars, I guess, were pretty big in the 60s era. Like that's what. That
yeah,
was
that's when
kind of-
the rat cars came out.
Yeah, so like that shit and before it to me was dope. But like yeah, everything they drove in Back to the Future, that shit's dope.
DeLorean.
That's probably but besides that actual DeLorean, because obviously I want that one.
Yeah,
But any other DeLorean, that's fucking whack.
whack.
But everything else besides the DeLorean,
You gotta
is
get the
a-
butterfly doors on it, man.
yeah, no, I mean that was just.
you don't want a stainless steel car.
I mean, I would rock a DeLorean just because of that movie. But if it was just, if Back to the Future never existed, DeLoreans would be fucking stupid.
Yo, what up, Izzy? Izzy, bro. Deja Vu Tattoo Parlor.
Yo,
Yo, yo.
it's Izzy, bro.
LOL.
We writing raps.
Shit.
That's gonna be the first line of my brand new
You just
mixtape
got to give us the
coming soon.
words.
Yo, it's Izzy, bro. LOL. Coming at you live from the Deja Vu Tattoo.
How?
We got Hoax coming up on the show. About 20 minutes. Fo. What up, Rue?
What the fuck is wrong with this dude?
What? Get down.
Thanks for. He's proud of me for getting on the radio. Thanks.
Their prices. Probably I wonder if maybe they thought I was Hoax because I was rapping.
Yeah.
That could have been what it was.
I don't know. I mean, I was impressed.
Could have been what it was. I feel like that's a diss to Hoax, though.
I mean, he's probably way better, but, who knows? He's the one that got on the radio.
But it's all a hoax.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the one that got on the radio.
Nobody's ever proud of us for getting on the radio.
Yeah. What the
You
hell?
ever notice that? Have you ever noticed that? Like, we're here every fucking week.
Just because we press the play button doesn't mean
no one's ever like, great job, guys. You made it.
That ain't bullshit. Heimerl does it all the time.
Well, shout out to Heimerl.
You need some body art and tattoos on
the
San
real guy.
Antonio. Go check out Deja Vu Tattoo Parlor.
Man, we ain't getting paid for all that
That'll be
bullshit.
$25, sir.
Up.
That'll be $25, sir.
Super Chat's open.
Super Chat's open.
Is that in Texas? Is that Texas?
Yeah, San Antonio's in Texas.
Not all of them.
It's in Seattle, bro.
Danny K was from China.
China, Alaska.
No, Michigan.
Yeah,
East China, Michigan.
Michigan, China.
Yo, bro, we need to call Champ. Get Champ on.
Actually, you know what? That's funny. I just remembered you asked me how my week was.
Yeah.
Yes, I worked all week, but I also, while I was working, I listened to Behind the Paint audiobook in its entirety this week.
Oh, shit.
For the second time, yes.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Actually, that's a lie. I didn't listen to it in its entirety. I started listening to chapter 1.
You can't listen to chapter 1.
I skipped the baby, like the kid years, and I skipped ahead to ICP.
Yeah.
Like chapter 7, I think, or something. So I didn't listen to 1 through 7, but then I listened.
Well, you can't listen to like the first 3 chapters because it's Jay teaching himself how to read.
No. And then like he gets molested, and like I don't want to listen to that shit. The ICP, like no offense to Joe Bruce, I'm not that interested. Like I'd listened to it once, I heard it once.
No.
Now I want to listen to the ICP part.
Back in the day when it first came out, I was so fascinated by the come up story.
I loved it. I literally read the book.
I did too.
On the drive home from the gathering, I bought it at the day it came out.
I didn't.
I was in the back of the van. I read it all the way home.
He's back.
Who?
The fucking guy.
Oh,
the guy.
I went to go look.
I did too.
I was like, who's in there? Somebody's in there.
So
we got haters in the chat.
Probably gonna piss a lot of people off.
But
how much of that do you think is true?
What, his story?
Yeah, the whole book. Do you really? how much of that do you think is true?
I literally just listened to it.
I mean, we all would like to think 100% of it's true.
Why are you doing that?
I just wanted to see how long it would take for one of you guys to say something.
Well, first, I assumed it was like a mistake or something. I was waiting for you to fix it. But then it was taking too long. But most things you do take too long.
Yeah, usually. That's my life, man. I mean, thanks for pointing it out.
I think it's... I don't see why any of it... There's nothing in there that's too insane that I would think it's fake.
Yeah.
It's funny.
I haven't read the whole book yet.
Really? Well, you should listen. Oh, you don't go anywhere. I can say... Like driver, I always, I listen to I watch Rogan like most of the time.
I go to work, motherfucker. That's all I do.
Well, I'm saying like, I drive around at work. So I'm like, listen, I guess you could listen to it at work, but I don't know how much attention you can pay there.
Not very much.
But I always listen to I listen to fucking 3-hour podcasts and shit. So I was like, oh, there's no new Rogan. And somehow it just ended up on my feed like the tax guy on his. So I just clicked it. And then I like one story interested me, and then I just kept listening. And then some of it was funny because it was recorded in 2016, and he still like twisted it. And Young Wicket was recording it. So like every once in a while he'd like make a joke at Young Wicket about how much he loves him. Yeah. And like he'd like take his shirt off for him. He'd make like weird gay jokes to Young Wicket. Yeah. And I would just laugh and stare. Like it's so funny now. And he talked about how much he loves Twisted and how they're family for life, and even these little arguments they had. He's like, the worst argument we had lasted 3 weeks, and that was crazy because nothing could ever break us. Nothing. Never. Like going on and on and on. And I was like, fucking Joe, you need to go back and listen to your own shit.
So there are lies in there.
No, that was true at the time.
No, he said there's nothing that could break him up.
Yeah.
Well, there was though. Apparently, there was one thing that could, huh?
Yeah, apparently.
See, so it's a lie.
Well,
I don't believe any of it now.
It was true when he said it.
No, it ain't. Nope. Nope.
Oh boy.
If it was true, then it would have stuck. Now wouldn't it?
I agree.
That's how fake people are these days. Nope. Can't go back on it. You got to take it off the shelf now. It's a fake book.
Fake news, man.
Yep. You got to take it. You got to take it down.
You really didn't see that angel in the hallway.
But it was weird to listen to again. Like, especially 2016 doesn't seem like that long ago.
Yeah.
But like in just
It was 4 years ago.
Fucking
I know.
nuts.
But I'm saying like just thinking of just the things that have happened only in the Juggalo world, let alone the real world. You know what I'm saying? Like, let alone fucking pandemics and all this shit. Just what has happened, like, in that world, I'm like, holy
That
fuck.
was a pandemic in
like,
that world.
that was fucking... y'all were good 4 years? Like, it's crazy to even think about. Like, it's nuts. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's insane.
And at one point, he was talking about, like...
a clown,
He was
too.
talking about, like, Jumpsteady, and he was like, man...
And
he's
their
like, his
posse.
family and blah, blah. He's like, y'all know Samantha. And I just started dying. I was like, fuck yeah, we do now. And he was just talking about, like, she's such a good girl. You can hear her rap on this secret track of Jumpsteady's album. Like, yeah. She's like, I love Young Wicked. I was like, bro, go back and listen to this guy. Like,
Like she tried telling you all right there.
it's funny. It's like a whole nother show. What up? YouTube's starting to pop. Motherfuckers are looking forward to hoax.
They're all introducing themselves. Let's see, Deja Vu Tattoo does all the work
Stop promoting the
hoax.
motherfucker.
That's his name. It's his name in there.
He does. Is it she?
And then
she
Dejected
does hoax work.
is the
I mean, she don't do no work because it's all a hoax.
is it a she?
I don't know.
I
Didn't they
don't
say their name was Lexi or something? We were rapping it earlier.
No.
Izzy.
Izzy.
Izzy?
I mean, I guess is it a boy or is he a girl?
Is he?
Is he a girl or is he a boy?
I don't know. Ha ha ha.
Daniel Long just comes out of nowhere like, bring on hoax.
A hoax is a boy.
Yeah, all these people.
Hoax
I can't
is
wait
a
to
boy.
hear.
Because Dag Sabbath can't wait for his boy hoax.
I know hoax is a boy.
How do you know it's a hoax?
Could be. It could all be a hoax. You guys are gonna find out tonight. Maybe it was all.
We're all gonna learn today.
I'm gonna pay our salaries looking at all these fucking ads on this damn YouTube page.
Why don't you just go to the other one?
I keep flipping back and forth.
That's probably why you get so many ads.
No, I don't
keep
close
doing
the
it,
window
too.
down though. It's just the tabs.
Hey,
Yeah, I don't understand.
Did you know
that.
21 years ago today, Twisted's Most Tasteless reissue was released?
Ain't nobody cares.
The reissue?
Yeah.
What?
What?
We want to hear more about Violent J.
Well, he.
Well, let me pull up my notes.
That was what did you say? 21 years ago.
21 years
Holy
ago.
fuck! What the hell was
That's
I
when,
at
Rock the
21
Dead,
years ago?
Rock the Dead, and all that shit.
21 years ago. 19 years old.
Izzy has a PP.
Izzy got a PP. Izzy got a pay.
Well, then go.
I know.
What the hell are you telling us for?
As I got a pay. Izzy does it. I don't know, man.
No, that's easy. Not Izzy.
Why can't? He's the
I
only.
know, I know an Izzy that's a female.
Izzy's the only one that can do it.
Easy does it. Not
Easy
Izzy
Mac.
does it.
But why is Izzy the only one that can do it?
Because he's the only one that came up with it. You can't just steal his shit now.
You can.
No. It's
Yeah.
illegal.
No, it's not.
Sure it is.
Everyone can do something.
If people are getting in trouble with things that happened when they were teenagers and they're grown people now, like they've never changed, then you can't steal somebody else's shit from them a long time ago.
Who got in trouble for something they did as a teenager?
Who's growing people?
It's happening all the time. Grown people.
Oh, grown. I thought you said they're growing people. It's like, what?
I'm grown people. I'm
Like,
hiding in
like
my
just put them in
basement.
like the pods, like in the Matrix?
You might be. I don't. Will you
I'm-
get in trouble for that?
I'm grown people.
You get in trouble for growing people?
I'm hiding
I think
in my
so. I think
basement.
I think it's in the Geneva Convention that you can't do that because it's technically like cloning or something. Can you
Cloning and growing
Can we
is different.
petri dish somebody? Can we put them in a petri dish? Oh, look at that! Because I know we can grow like organs and shit, but I don't know. I don't think you can grow like limbs. I think you
I'm
can-
growing people in my basement.
They have like 3D printers that print hearts and shit. You know, but I don't know. I don't think you could.
I feed
Whoa.
them and
I
water
I
them every
feel like
day.
somebody should make some fucked up remake of Wizard of Oz with that.
What?
Yeah.
With
Like,
what?
With growing hearts and shit.
Oh yeah, but here, let me just pull out the. He pulls off the sheet off a fucking 3D printer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
have
it's,
a brain hanging
It's
on a
my
tree.
only
And he
had
just
a brain.
grabs it.
Hang on one
shoves-
second.
Grabs it, shoves it in his head.
Yeah.
and knows things all of a sudden.
Wizard of Oz, the 3D printer version.
Right. 2020.
How would you do courage?
I don't fucking know. There's got to be a pill for that.
I look at that groin people. I don't know.
How do antidepressants work?
They make you.
Probably the same way fucking pro-courage pills work.
They either the antidepressant pills either make you happy or they make you depressed. One of the two.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying, like, how does it? You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand medicine because that's weird. That shit like that's weird to me.
That has to
Like,
do with blocking neurons.
I'm sad. Here's medicine. Oh, I'm happy now.
It has to do with chemicals in your brain and neurons and shit
So I'm
like
sure
that.
there's a chemical that could make you courageous. Vodka.
Yeah, PCP.
Yeah, PCP is probably the strong. That's more milligrams of courage.
That's right.
Vodka is like 10 milligrams of courage. PCP is like 10,000 milligrams of
Bath
courage.
salts.
There you go.
I mean,
That's courage and insanity. It's a combo.
You're fucking He-Man when you're on that shit, apparently, huh?
Jesus.
What up, hoax in the chat?
Whoa, motherfucker said groin people.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. Groin people.
Those are like, oh god, stop.
A test tube
I
babies.
couldn't even talk. My brain was going crazy.
You need a brain?
If I only had a brain. Oh man.
Well, we're out of brains. Here's
Do you
some
think the
PCP
groin
instead.
people's brains are big? They got big heads?
Brains
They're
people?
like the bobbleheads. Yeah.
The bobbleheads?
Yeah.
Bobble?
I knew a dude once had a big old head, but he fucking dumber and
Just
shit.
a small shaft.
There's a lot of water on his brain.
He didn't have nothing in there.
No shaft?
Nothing.
Just one big head, no shaft.
Yeah,
Just
that's
all
right.
tip.
That's what groin people are, I guess.
So all they are is tips.
Damn.
Just the tip.
That's crazy.
Big head
That's
with
weird.
nothing in it.
That's wild, man. Like the Goombas. I feel like that's what a Goomba is, right?
Goomba's a mushroom.
God damn it! Why don't I have another ad?
Just the tip, right? The Goombas are essentially groin
they
people,
have a
right?
stem and the top,
But they got feet and a shroom.
and they got a body.
Do they?
Yeah, it's small. Like your pecker.
Deja, this ain't 106 in Park.
Oh.
We ain't
He's
having
rapping,
no-
right? He's rapping right now. You can't hear him?
This guy is rapping. Look at him. He's rapping over the beat.
Why are you watching this guy again? Why does this guy have so many
popping up.
commercials?
I don't understand.
Dude's got a virus already on his new
Fuck
computer.
yeah, he does. The fucking... You downloaded some weird stock market porn, bro.
Oh yeah, bars, candlesticks.
Stocks are rising, baby.
Oh, look at that dojo candle. Doja candle.
Oh, God. I don't even know what that means.
Well,
I don't think anybody knows
What the fuck? Did you say Doja candle?
yeah.
Is that a stock you bought?
Yeah, it's a stock that indicates that there's going to be a change in the pattern soon. Like there's going to be a reversal.
Wow.
Yep. It's basically the long stick, and it has like a little thin line on either the
Reverse,
top or the
reverse.
bottom.
Yeah, see, they got a little body. They got the little body. Feet.
Oh, yeah, they do have a little
Yeah.
shaft.
Yeah, I told you.
It's like the trolls with the long hair.
But that's a groin person, right?
Sure.
There you go. Hey, YouTube, you're going to be real mad.
I'm not.
Bye.
I'll not get that fucker off my screen.
Hey, YouTube, check it out. We're going to take a break. And you know what happens? You don't, because a lot of you, it's your first time here.
Welcome.
What's going to happen is the screen's going to go circle, 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 spinny circle.
And you ain't going to hear shit.
It's all going to go away because we're going to play music. If you guys like to hear the musical break, you can head on over to repliconradio.com. There's another chat room over there, and the music will be played. If you're listening to the replay, nothing changes. The music's available on every platform except for YouTube. If you're in YouTube, just hang out. We'll be back shortly with HOAX. So stay tuned or go listen to the music. Either way, we'll be back after the break with HOAX.
Hocus pocus, Joker's ride.
Oh, you're gonna? Oh, that'd be cool. You should sing the whole break.
No.
We can stay on YouTube if you do that.
No.
Come take a spin on a carny ride. This is not a Juggalo show. We'll be back after the break. Yo!
Mine unmuted too.
Yours is every 3 out of 4 is unmuted.
Okay.
What up, y'all? What up? What up? What up? We're gonna give you guys a second. We're back. We're here. We're on the.
We're doing it to it with birds.
We're here. Let everybody know that YouTube is back up. We are live on YouTube, Replicon Radio, and we're also live repliconradio.com. And just like we do each and every motherfucking week, man, we have a very special guest on the line.
It's a hoax.
Give it up for the homeboy, Hoax.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hoax the rapper,
Yes,
Hoax Thrapper, Hoax. I don't know what to call you, bro.
Just Hoax, man. I usually just go by that because, like, I added in the rapper part, like, to be sarcastic back then, because people would be like, "Oh, Hoax, like the rapper or what?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, fuck it. That's who I am, bro."
Hoax. So you're Hoax, but you're also a rapper.
Yes, sir.
But you're not Hoax.
Very specific title.
But you're not Hoax the rapper.
I'm like a little bit of both.
The best of both worlds.
He's saving that for his his R&B album that he's coming out with.
Yeah, my next album.
Yeah.
On his R&B.
Yeah.
You're gonna be Hoax the rapper on your R&B album.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would go hard if I just change it up like that.
You could. Yeah, you could just be like on some. You could be Hoax the rapper, and then you could be like Hoax the singer,
Right,
and then you could be like
switch back to trap metal when it's Hoax.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hoax the drummer.
Yeah.
Hoax
the dancer.
Hoax the dancer. Yeah. Hoax the comedian. Hoax the clown.
Hoax the only.
I think somebody already took Hoax the clown. I feel like that. Maybe.
That might be a thing.
I mean, I don't know, but if it's
I feel
not,
like it would be.
should be. If it's not, fucking copyright that shit right now.
Maybe.
So you're just Hoax, but you are a rapper, but you're not the rapper unless we're.
I'm not the rapper.
Unless we're currently listening to you, I guess.
No, there's a clown Hoax, but there's no Hoax the clown.
Switch it up. I like it though. I wasn't sure because I was like, I had to name the episode. I was like, is his name actually all together Hoax the rapper, or is it just Hoax and he happens to be the rapper?
You're not the first to do it. Like a lot of people do, kind of like, be like, "Oh, you're Hoax the rapper." I'll be like, "It's cool. Just leave it at Hoax."
But then
like,
on Facebook, you have to have a last name. So
yeah, so it's like first name basis. Come on, guys.
But yeah, I liked it. We were talking about it last week because I was like, no, it's THA, so it's Thrapper.
Shut up talking about it. He said first name basis.
We're going to keep fucking talking. I'm just going to call, hey, Mr. Thrapper.
Hey, Thrapper.
Everybody give it up for Mr. Thrapper.
Hey.
It sounds a lot like Fapper.
Yeah. Or Thumper.
Hoax the Fapper.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Everybody give it up for Hoax the Fapper.
He could do a track with G-Mo, call it the Thrappening.
There you go.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Well, anyway, Mr. Thrapper, Hoax, how are you, brother? Welcome to Replicon Radio, man.
I'm good, man. I appreciate y'all having me on here, dude. Really, it means a lot, man.
Hell
Thank
yeah,
you.
man. You know what? We're just like dirty men, and we like to be everybody's first.
Oh yeah, you are my first, man. Y'all are taking my beat right now.
Man, I was drinking water when you said it. I almost spit on my mic.
This show just went south real quick.
We like to be everybody's first, man. We like to have fun. Hoax likes to have fun.
Winning roll, huh?
Hoax likes to have fun. He's a thrapper. He's chilling, man.
All about having fun,
Break
man.
all the hymens.
But no, for sure, we appreciate you hanging out with us. And obviously, you got a stack of homies that are just tearing apart our YouTube. Everybody wants to learn. Everybody's got love for you, man.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah,
the shit.
man. I'm pretty well hidden, man. Even me doing this is pretty out there.
Hell yeah. Well, we're glad we could get you out.
Yes, sir.
So essentially, bro, we like to, we want to bring people on. We want to get to know them. We want the audience to get to know them. We want everybody to get to know each other. We like to learn how it all got started, man. So take us back in the time machine, if you will, to good old. Where you from? Like southern Texas, right?
Yeah, I'm from San Antonio, man. I'm from Texas.
So 22 years ago in San Antonio,
Yes, sir.
the hoax was risen.
From the dead.
How did the hoax get started? Like, what was your first initial introduction into music? Like, how did you get into music in general, just as a fan? Like, what kind of stuff did you grow up with?
Well, I was already like real deep into like underground music. Like I was going to concerts and everything. And what I first started out doing, I used to go up to like the actual rappers and be like, "Yo, bro, is it cool if I freestyle or whatever for you?" And sometimes they'll blow me off, like whatever. But most of them would actually hear me out. And from there, that kind of gave me the confidence in order to rap in front of people. Because since they do it, I want to kind of go from there. And that's how I started out.
So what age was that? You were like
I want to say about 18.
Okay. So you were a fan of like what, underground music, like Techno?
Oh yeah, man, like all my teenage years.
Like what type of concerts were you going to? Who were you walking up to and rapping for?
Well, I'll go to like fucking like all that underground shit, like Suicide Boys, Xavier Wolf, you know, like Puya, Bones, like shit like that. Like I'm real deep into like that scene.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go, Dead Body.
So
That is your spirit animal.
I do. I heard it.
So you would go to these shows and you would walk up to like Ruby and Shakewell and Puya and just start rapping for
Yeah,
them?
I've actually did it to Omen, man. I fucking rapped in front of him before, and then I did it to Jay Green before.
That's
so
dope. You would just like at a meet and greet or something, and you would just
yeah, no, man. It was like after the show, they just say it. It was at the fucking Rock Box on E. Houston.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, man. They performed there with the homie South Cross, man, and I was already like, my cousin had do about them, so they were already in the game, and from that, like I went to go see them because they were opening up for I don't know Jeffrey, and they kind of blew up from there because I had flowed in front of them, and I was kind of doing it with every artist that gave me a chance, you know.
For sure.
Just seeing how it would go.
So you were just a fan of that stuff.
Yeah, I was just a fan, man.
What's obviously that, you know, I mean, I know you're fairly young, but even like that style of music, even coming up, is still pretty new, especially like those people. What were your parents listening to? What did you listen to growing up? Like, was there hip hop in your family, or were you guys like
yeah,
man,
man?
and shit?
From my dad's side, really, like there was a lot of 3-6. That's like pretty much all, or Bone Thugs, you know, Easy E, like a whole bunch of shit like that, man. I grew up on that.
That's crazy. So essentially, your parent or your dad at least was listening to what inspired the type of music you ended up listening to.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is, my like on my mom's side and like on my grandma on that side, they would all jam like classic rock, or just like heavy, like type metal-ish shit. So I would always just kind of go back and forth from each side, and somehow, you know, I just combined the genres in my own music. So
that's what's up. So you were a fan of all these guys as they were kind of coming up. Were you at home? Were you like writing music? Were you like, I want to be a rapper?
Yeah, I was writing a lot at the time. I wasn't like recording it. Like now I master my own music, but at the time, like I was just writing, and then I finally found through a homeboy like, hey, this guy is doing paid sessions, you know, go in there and record. And I was like, all right. So I went in to try to go do that for a while. I was paying like $35 an hour, which is like bullshit to me right now. But when I would go, I felt like I would never really get anything done. And I always felt like I had to be kind of in my own zone. So I said, fuck this, I'm going to figure it out for myself. And for like 2 years, I tried to just master my craft, see how much I could go. And like I wasn't putting out any music. And then I finally started dropping music.
So you're just learning the studio, learning how to make sounds, and learn how to master. I fucking
geeked out. I geeked out when it came to fucking learning shit on like YouTube or just fucking torsos, like tutorials.
For sure.
Yeah, man. I fucking geeked out on that shit.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. That's good. That's a good shit. I wish I would have learned that shit, especially coming up. So,
yeah, man.
So you're just a kid. You like to rap. You start writing raps. You're walking up to you know, MCs up and coming, and you start freestyling for them. What were their reactions? Like, what did they say? What kind of stuff? Obviously, if you just walk up and start rapping to someone, they have something to say.
Yeah. No, I would ask them first. I wouldn't just do that. But usually they'll just be like,
"Excuse me, Mr. Thrapper."
Oh, man.
Huh? Man,
they'll be like, "That's just fired, bro," or "Damn, man," or "Are you working on anything?" Or like, it would just be different people. Some people just give me all like, "Oh, that was dope. That was tight," you know, like simple shit. You know, but some other people be like, "Man, are you working on anything? You should really start putting that into something." And then it just always made me think. And really, my dad helped me out. He had made me like a studio in the back room. Like we put up walls and shit, and put up all like the foam and everything through there. Dope. But yeah, like, and he's locked up right now, so it's just been me. He's never even seen me perform yet, so I'm kind of waiting on that. That's like an extra thing.
That'll be dope. That'll be super dope. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
When he gets out. So you're doing this. You're getting positive, you know, feedback from these other people. Obviously, that probably, you know, got you hype. Was there like, were you always just, you were like, I want to do this, and then you just started, you're just like, fuck it, I got to learn it because I can't do it in the studio. When was it, like, when was the time you're like, all right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to fucking, I can't let other people, I don't like what other people are doing. I have to fucking sit down. I have to learn it. Was there like a moment where you're like, all right, this is good enough, and you just started recording and like?
Well, man, when I was recording, dude, I used to make like some shit songs at first, so I just kept on trying, and I would show them to people, and some people would like them, some people wouldn't, and that kind of got me trying a little bit to kind of please everyone, which is not good, trying to do everything for everybody else. So I just had to keep on working on it and fucking going back and just seeing like, all right, this is what I want to do. And once I started seeing people like at shows, like some of the homeboys that I already knew, I was like, man, I want to be on stage with them. I want to be on bigger stages, you know? So from there, it just kind of made me want to jump into it more. I was really like influenced by like my homie South Cross, because I already had saw them on stage, and I was like, I know these guys, they don't even live too far, you know?
Yeah.
So it kind of started off from there.
It was more close. It was less unachievable because it was like people you knew.
Yeah.
You're like, shit, these motherfuckers that live in the next town over can do this shit. I can do this shit. I'm better than these motherfuckers.
Pretty fucking much.
If not better, I can at least be just as good. I feel you.
Yeah.
So that was like,
that's
so
what
you
I
just
was trying
started.
to do.
So you just started thriving for like a live show. Was that your biggest like ambition, or was it more about making dope music?
Well, at first, my goal was to like, man, I want to go on stage and see how these songs sound. And like once I went on stage, man, I loved it. I opened up for Nick Jordan. I think he's from Miami or some bullshit like that. Opened up for him, man, and it ended up being like a great show, dude. I had to sell tickets and all that shit. It was my first show. It went great though. And from there, like when I was on stage, I really felt like I could express myself fully on there. So from there, I just wanted to keep going, man.
So obviously, you mentioned some of the people you were kind of influenced by. So when you first started rapping and you got into a studio, were you doing your own production, or were you getting music from other places?
I was buying my beats and shit, dude. I was doing it every like generic fucking way, like in the beginning.
So like the sound that we get now, like essentially, even though you're still pretty new in the game, you have I mean, if you listen to HOAX, you're like, oh, this is that. You have a sound like
sure.
The trap metal, whatever you call. I don't know what you would call it, but
I call it trap metal.
So when you first started, though, obviously when you're buying beats online or buying beats from people, were you getting that sound? Was that the original?
Nah,
was that the original path you were on?
Nah, I was rapping like old school 90s type shit, like just really throwback old school rapping. There was no screaming in it whatsoever. It was just like drug deal, killer type shit, like basic shit.
That's that good shit.
Yeah.
He was like, "Welcome to Miami." Did you? I don't know.
Oh, Miami.
Nobody even knows what that is. Everyone.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't
so
matter.
Funny though. So you was doing like make him say and all that shit, like that was your.
Basically, yeah, I was doing all that funk type shit. Fucking.
Now
staying in that circle.
Now, when you began and you first started, so in the beginning, I mean, you're a kid. I mean, what were you, like 16, 17? You said you were 18 when you started freestyling for people?
Yeah, I was 18, but once I started really working on it, I was really just like 19. So that's when I started putting out songs.
And that was the like the original style when you first started doing it. So you just wanted to be a rapper. You didn't really know who you were or what you wanted to do.
Yeah, I didn't have a sound yet. I barely had a fucking gimmick, if anything,
No, and when you first began, did you come up with the name? Were you HOAX then, or did that come later as well? Like
I came up with the name just because like some people took me serious, and some people just took me as like a joke or like, oh, you ain't for real about it. So I was like, all right, well, I'll call it HOAX because that's kind of a mixture of all those things.
It's all a motherfucking hoax, man.
Exactly.
That's dope though. I can't believe it's a good name. It's pretty cool. So
yeah, man, the most simplest.
So you're just, obviously, you just want to be a rapper. You start getting into it. You start doing music. You hit the stage. Is like being in front of an audience and actually like performing is what kind of led you down the path of finding your own sound and putting your own like thoughts and emotions and style into music, or like how did it all come about to get to where we are now, where you basically have like a essentially you found your cohesive sound and who you are?
Man, it took a while, dude, for me to actually find the sound that I have now. When I first did my first album, like it had some yelling in it, but it was just basic rap. But once I did perform it, I knew that I wanted to yell. Like I knew I wanted more songs like that because I get hyped like on stage. It was just like if I have a chill song, it's not gonna be chill on stage for some reason. Like it's different. Like I'm the most calm and collective, but when it's on stage, it's way different. So from there, I kind of knew I wanted to make like really hard banger songs like each time.
Hell yeah. So being out there, having an audience, and even if you didn't have an audience, just being on stage and the hype and the passion of performing, you were just like, shit, I need to take this into the studio. Yeah, I was like, I need to start like putting my all into this. I stopped like talking to everybody. I kind of just chilled in my room for about a whole month, just working on music and just seeing how I wanted my sound to be. And I remember just like jamming out to like heavy like Ghost Main or fucking Gizmo, and I was like, I want it to be like real hype like this in the genre, but I don't want to be like them. Yeah. So I kind of wanted to be like at that level, but not at the same time. So I was really influenced by them. For sure. Like that. Like just that. Find your own lane in that world. Find your own room in that house. Something like that.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So when that came about, were you able to, like, how did that change what you were doing? Were you still going online just trying to find beats that matched that?
Yeah, I was trying to find beats, man. I still go out looking for beats. I still buy beats. I like put samples together a lot of times. Like I'll put like heavy basses into a lot of tones, and I'll just buy like a whole like sound pack basically for like $30, bro, pretty cheap. And I always use like similar sounds, and then I'll do it again, get a different one. And that's kind of how I've been going about it right now.
So you would buy beats from other producers and then kind of add your own sounds to the beat.
Yeah, exactly.
I gotcha. So obviously you mentioned you were learning, you were teaching yourself how to master and stuff like that. Are you also kind of trying to learn production? And if you're putting sounds into manufactured beats, are you trying to make and create your own sounds to eventually?
I haven't tried to like make my own beat from scratch. Nah, I haven't tried to do that. I want to though. That's something I definitely want to get into in the future. Right now, like mixing and mastering, I feel like I'm getting that locked down. So I'm gonna take it kind of like one step at a time right now.
That's what's up. That's a lot of people do that way backwards, and mixing and mastering, as insanely important as they are in recording, most artists don't know how to do that, and they're trying to make beats and they send that part off to other people.
Yeah, damn.
So that's like majority of artists don't mix and master. Even the ones that make their own beats, they're sending that somewhere else. So that's pretty.
I love it, man, because I could drop music basically whenever I want. Like if I want to work, I mostly work at night. So whenever I'm just like in the mood, man, I just pull out all my stuff and I just get to it, man. I'll be there for hours.
That's what's up. So doing all this, you're like, okay, I found my sound. When was I guess what you would call the first official release from HOAX?
Probably like around 2 years ago, man. That's when I released my album. Dope. I started off with an album, as 8-track album.
Okay. And that was that's the first official. That was like, this is my sound. This is what I'm doing. This is what it's all about.
Well, if you listen to that one, it sounds way different from my stuff right now. It was kind of more darkish and like slower and like more chill. But over time, it's just kind of built it up. And I knew I wanted to be different and like mysterious. I don't want nobody to ever really like know who I am personally. I kind of just hid a lot of things.
I gotcha. So yeah, you weren't quite you weren't putting it all out there yet. You were just
not yet.
Started. I feel you.
When I first started making music, I kind of kept it to myself, and then like I deleted everything. I deleted my original Facebook. I didn't have Instagram at the time. I just restarted everything. And I don't have any personal account. Like, it's just HOAX.
I got you. So that was kind of like your new beginning, your refresh, your refresh.
Yeah,
like,
it kind of was. That's what, like, I just want to start over, you know, and see how everything goes, man. And so far, it's been going great, man.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, I mean, you've definitely been making a lot of noise. People start, notice you and seeing you. I know, essentially, the fam over at Shrunken Head and Razakel and all of them are kind of the ones that put us on to you. So I know you're getting a lot of love from
Yeah,
all
man.
guys.
Razakel's fucking dope, dude. I definitely need to work with her soon.
Yeah, she's definitely showing you a lot of love, that's for sure. Shout out to Raz.
Yeah.
Shout out to Shrunken Head all day. Shout out to
That's
Don
right.
Elias in the chat room. He's hanging out.
Don Oreos.
Yeah. He'll make you some motherfucking beats if he hasn't already.
Oh yeah, man. Much love to them, dude. They've always been supportive. Like, for real. Appreciate that shit.
So what was Death in the Flesh? Was that the first one or the second one?
That was my second album.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was like the beginning of the hoax that we know now, right?
Somewhat. I mean, I had some EPs before that. So I had like 3 EPs, I think, before that.
Okay.
And one of my homies from South Cross, Dags, he did an EP with me right after I put my first album out. He decided like to go out of his way and be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna help you with this, bro. I'll get on with you." And that kind of added some extra spotlight to me.
Dope. So essentially, in the last 2 years, from just kind of getting started and putting yourself out there, you've already released what, 3 albums, 6 EPs, and a bunch of other singles.
Yes, man. I got way more coming too, dude. And I'm probably gonna release another album within probably the end of this year. So, but I do have an EP also coming soon. It'll be like 3 tracks.
So you're just in the studio, motherfucking all day and all night, just
Oh yeah, man.
pumping them out, huh?
Oh
Shout
yeah,
out
bro.
to
I'm
Natalie
working.
for that super chat.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, it just popped up.
Oh, it just popped up on
It just
mine.
popped
Hell
up.
yeah! Shout out to Natalie. Hell yeah! What is that?
As a rocker figures.
What do you call that? There's a name for that. I can't remember.
Devil horns?
Yeah,
The horns.
yeah, devil horns. Did I forget what devil horns word is now?
Yes, you did.
Woo! That's all a hoax. I'm
Get
kidding.
it together.
That's a hoax.
Get it together.
It was a hoax. I was just joking with you.
It's just jokes.
So fuck. You just released. Speaking of releases, you released the single like today, right?
Yesterday. Actually.
Look at that.
Yeah, Down the Drain.
Man's been busy.
We don't even have it to play because it's on SoundCloud or something. Fuck. SoundCloud.
Fuck
Yeah,
SoundCloud.
it's on SoundCloud and YouTube, man. I'll probably put it on everything within this week.
Coming soon to Spotify.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Coming soon. All platforms.
There you go.
We'll play it. We'll play
what
it
was
on
the new one,
Spotify.
Paul?
Down the Drain.
Down the drain. I had it and then I forgot. I'm a dick. But we have we're gonna play a bunch of music for everyone to enjoy. Just not the brand new one. If you want to listen to the brand new one, you have to go to SoundCloud and listen to it for yourself and give the man a play.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Speaking of give the man a play, is it just Hoax on Spotify or is this Hoax?
It's just hoax.
It's just
It's
Hoax?
Hoax. It's just Hoax on Spotify.
Okay.
I do enjoy Thrapper though.
Yeah.
I think you might as well.
That could be an alter ego.
There you go. Could be.
Yeah.
I've thought about that. I've really thought about that.
Yeah.
I think I might just change my name to Thrapper.
Thrapper is a good name. Yeah.
Just Thrapper. Freaky P Thrapper. Freaky Thrapper.
Freaky Thrapper.
Woo. Hell yeah. Let me see what's going on here. We got some more shit, but there was a couple people asking questions in the chat. I want to get to it before I lose it.
Oh yeah, man. Let's give them a voice.
Hurricane weight loss. Sounds like I don't know what that is actually. I don't even know what to. Is that a beverage?
I don't know.
Is that like an alcoholic diet plan? I don't know what it is. I want to be a part of it though. How many songs? Wait a minute. This guy doesn't know it right. Hold on.
Hold on. We have to decipher.
Should I read it as it's written?
Oh,
I don't know
hold
what
on.
it means. How many songs have you out since you started to become more serious?
Yeah, I think he's already answered that though. Like once he started becoming more serious, how many songs has he released? I think that's what he's asking, but I'm pretty sure he's
3 albums, 6 EPs, and over 17 singles.
To be fair, that question was asked before you asked the question.
That's true.
So
Well, Right now I'm at 65. I'm at 65 total songs.
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah, he had it written. He had it right down in his notebook. That's what's up. Natalie, who came through with that $2.99 super chat just a minute ago, also would like to know if you know when your next show may be. This might be a hard one.
Yeah.
Right now everything's like so postponed.
Yeah.
So.
But Texas is opening up before everybody else, man. I know Rogan.
Yeah, it is.
Shit.
I see it. I'm just waiting for that right one though. Right now, I don't want to jump to anything too quick.
Let's see. Hurricane weight loss. Well, here actually, Dejected says to be on the lookout for those HOAX CDs, and then Hurricane weight loss would like to know if you'll have merch soon. So.
Yeah, I will have merch soon. I'm gonna get some more. I'm gonna be getting some CDs soon, actually. Yep. So I'm gonna be getting those, and then probably some more shirts.
Physical copies coming soon. T-shirts.
Yes. Make
sure you get rid of those 4X Thrapper tees.
I just thought of some. If he's down in Texas and he needs beats, I know Shy One's still making beats. He's in Corpus Christi.
There you go.
There you go.
Link up with Shy One.
Link up with the legend Shy One.
He was on the playlist tonight.
Oh, damn it. I missed it.
Mm-hmm. There you go. There's all kinds of dopeness going on. Texas is a good place to be, buddy.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of music down here.
Link up with the homeboy Nairo. Hook you up with some beats too, man. Nairo the Madman. He'll get you on some shows too.
Is he down there?
DFW.
Yeah. Right.
I don't know.
I don't know
Texas.
I'm supposed to have a tour with him. Man.
Texas is big.
I gotta get to him with that.
Oh, are you? Well, maybe we'll see you in town.
Something in August.
Dope. Let's see what else we got here. Suck Her Punch. I like the way that's spelled.
Huh?
They want to know what your dream collab is.
My dream collab? Honestly, bro, probably a Ghostman, man. He's like one of my biggest inspirations.
Hell yeah. That's dope.
Yeah, I even have like his logo tatted on my arm, so.
Fuck yeah, man.
What?
That'd be sick. Link up with Ghostman. Ghostman's dope.
Yeah. By far my favorite gathering show that I've ever seen.
I thought he was going to say Ruby the Cherry.
Oh, well, no, I was going to say Ghostman was by far the best gathering performance I've ever seen.
It sucks, man. I actually haven't seen him live before. I was supposed to go see him in Houston, but he had to cancel it or something. Went wrong over there. I don't know what the fuck.
You can go check out that gathering footage on our YouTube page.
That's right. You can
Replicon
watch the full concert on
You can watch
YouTube
the full
page.
concert on, because we do nothing.
Put it up on the big screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We like to rip people off.
Yeah, buddy.
Are you going to open for ICP when you get the chance? Natalie asked. Yes, he is.
Yes, that's a yes.
If he gets the chance, yes, he is. I'm answering questions for you, bud.
Go for it.
Natalie asked again, how many songs do you have? 65.
What was the name of your first album? I probably should have asked that when you were talking about it.
My first album?
I named the second one.
Yeah.
Busy Doing Nothing.
You ask, we shall receive.
There you go. Busy Doing Nothing.
Yeah, it's on SoundCloud. That one's not on Spotify, so you won't find that one.
That's why I haven't heard it yet.
Yeah.
I'm like I'm too stuck up for SoundCloud.
I'm a Spotify snob for sure. A premium
like
Spotify.
I understand people putting their music up there. Yeah. I get it. It's annoying to me to listen to music on there.
I still need to put my my last album on Spotify.
But if you're rapping about money, hoes, and bitches with 90s beats, I want to hear it.
I've tried to listen to SoundCloud and because there for a long time Suicide Boys only had their music on SoundCloud, and I tried to make like a whole playlist and all that stuff because they had their whole catalog on there, and I tried listening through the app and all that shit, and it's a terrible format. I hate this. I hate trying to listen to music through there. Spotify gang.
That's right. But there's tons of hoax music available.
I mean, I'm not downing anybody that's on SoundCloud. I'm just saying, I'm making you aware. It's a terrible platform.
Dead Body Man's going to thoroughly enjoy your music because he's big fans of all the artists.
I'm excited to hear it. I'm excited. He's been mentioning a lot of, Ghostman, Suicide Boys. I think he even said Bones at one point, which not a lot of people know about Bones. Bones is dope.
Bones is dope. He's one of the GOATs, bro.
Oh, man, I love Bones.
Oh, for real, man. I've met him, bro. I met him at Dave & Buster's before,
sure. Give him P's number so we can have him on the show.
Did you freestyle for him?
Huh? Actually, nah, man. He was the one that like I was just like ready to take a picture and shit. I'm like, yo, I was kind of just still in shock, you know, because you don't really see that dude.
Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know who he was if I saw him out in public.
Yeah, dead body man's your guy. You're gonna have to like fucking be friendly with him because that's all his shit. I've never been a big fan of anything from over. Not that I don't dislike that stuff, but the one album to me from that whole crew, is fucking Ramirez. That shit's fucking amazing.
Ramirez is dope.
Like that's
Ramirez
that shit. Like I think I try to get Rude on it. I don't think he listened to it, but even Rude would like that shit. That's like some fucking.
Is that the one that gave us a CD together?
No, it was newer than that. I told you about it.
You still have that.
Now Ramirez, he's a big name.
But it's like it's like G-Funk type shit is what it sounds like. It's like West Coast.
Yeah, it's like
Ramirez. Yeah, he's dope.
I might check that out.
He's dope.
It's hella dope.
I would like to get all of the above named on the show.
That'd be sick. Ghostman's sick though, especially live. I can't believe you're such a big. I feel bad for you. You're such a huge fan. And I became a huge fan from seeing him live.
I think 10,000 people became a fan that night.
They did.
Seeing him. Who in the fuck is this? Let's see what this is. And then everybody, does their jaw drop.
Everyone just shut up.
You know how many panties got left on the fucking field that night? Oh my God. Snail trails all the way back to the campsites.
Yeah. Everybody was Hoax the Fapper that night.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's what's up, man. So you released the new single yesterday. What's next? Obviously, the world's on hold with touring and shows and shit for now. But you know when you already mentioned you got new EPs and stuff coming out. So what can the people expect like for the rest of the year that we know about so far?
I'll have another music video dropping pretty soon. Ooh. That's in the work. And like I said, the EP. And the EP is going to have like all the lyric videos to each song. And then I'm really trying to aim for 2 music videos. So just be on the lookout for those things so far right now.
Fuck yeah. Some more visuals dropping. So if anybody else in the chat room, either chat room, has any more questions, put them in now. Let us know what you want to know about either Hoax or the Thrapper. Either one. Yeah. We're taking questions for either.
Thrapper's the sensitive side.
Right. That's the R&B side, man.
Yeah. It's like T.I. and T.I.P.
Yep.
All right, Tip. Yep. Tip versus... Yeah.
I like Thrapper. He's a good dude.
Yeah. You got a question right there from Suck Her Punch.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, what's the hardest song for you to do? What is it? What is the hardest song for you to make and why? I don't. Maybe the hardest.
Like probably out of my songs, what was the hardest song to make?
I'm assuming that's what they're meaning.
No, what was the hardest song you made for someone else?
Well, I might mix and master people's music, but
I'm just kidding.
I don't know.
What was the hardest song for you to record?
To record?
And show your work.
Yes.
Right.
Like, did you have one? Did you write a song that was like so personal that you're like, oh fuck, I don't like it? It was like mentally hard because it was like you know what I mean? Like, should I really put this out there like that?
Yeah.
Or was it like something you're like, man, it'd be cool to have a song like this, and then every time you do it, you're like, no, that ain't it. No, that ain't it. You know what I'm saying? The question could go either way. So.
Yeah, it can. Well, I was kind of thinking like how hard was it for me to lay down the vocals on that one? But yeah, it could go those ways too. I would probably have to go with that Death Round Every Corner. That one has the most yells I think I pretty much ever did in the beginning.
So the screaming and stuff makes it a little more difficult to record. Obviously,
it's not difficult. It's just that like I have to drink a lot of water and I got to be prepared for that shit. I'm like, all right, I know I'm gonna fucking scream or like use my roars or growls on that shit. So I just prepare myself. Like that one, I think I had to do the most preparing.
Blowing your voice out and shit.
We had a question similar to that last week of what was the hardest song to perform.
Yeah.
Hardest song to perform?
Yeah, like live.
Probably
the same
on
one
that
with all that fucking
Death in the
screaming.
Flesh album,
Yeah.
the No Warning Shot. Man, that one is just consistent rapping, like from start to finish. So that one might be my hardest to perform, just because it's just back and forth, and I'll run out of breath, and I'll still kill it though, and I'll keep going with it. That has to be it.
Have you thrown up on stage yet?
Nah, I haven't thrown up on
Screamers, dude, that's
stage.
like a
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Screamers do that shit, bro.
Fuck no.
He's a fuck no.
You will. You save my number and call me right after the first time you do it.
I did it. I did
You're like,
it.
bro, fuck. There you go. Told you.
Finally happened.
What else we got here? When we drop in the next music video. Coming soon, Salvador. We just discussed that, okay? Ruby has the best question of the night. She wants to know pizza or spaghetti.
How dare you, Ruby?
Oh, spaghetti all the way. I'm Italian food. I love Italian.
And pizza, well, no, it was Italian, but okay.
Pizza is Italian.
Yeah,
Technically.
technically.
It's Americanized.
It's
If
I-
you ever like meet me at a show or anything, bring me spaghetti.
There you go.
I'll
Oh.
fuck with you forever.
There you go. Maybe not after the coronavirus, but, you know,
Oh yeah.
in the past.
You gotta give them something to throw up.
Shit.
I'll
That
bet.
fucking fucked me all up.
Mom spaghetti.
Mom's spaghetti.
Hear Hoax newest track. You can also hear Hoax newest track on the Dejected channel. There you go. Hoax.
Yeah, that's true, man. I
Dag
started working
Sabbath
with him
wants to know.
recently.
There you go. Sorry. What? Tell him.
No, I started working with him recently, that Dejected one. So yeah, I fuck with them.
There you go. Go peep it. Dag Sabbath. When we gonna work on some music again, bruh?
Soon, man. You
Go
just gotta
ahead.
hit me up, man.
Send them your
We gotta
PayPal
do it
info.
again. Right. Yeah, bro. Actually, people will hit me up, man. They'll be like, "Hey, can I get a feature?" And then I'll be like, "Well, I'm doing 25 to 30, bro. It just depends if you want a hook and verse or just a verse." So sometimes people don't really want to pay once it comes to that.
Well, then they don't get one because that's cheap as fuck.
Right?
You're lucky. You're lucky if you get something that cheap from anybody who's taking their craft serious. 100%. Don O'Rias in the chat. Love you, Don. We missed you. We shamelessly plugged you earlier and you missed it. But
Bastard.
he has definitely puked on stage before, so he knows about the screaming.
Nah.
He also has a question. He wants to know what the proudest moment in your career was.
Thus far.
Proudest moment.
Yes. Besides Replicon Radio.
Buddy.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Proudest moment.
Proud of you for being on the radio.
Probably when my mom got to go see me perform, and because she was her first time, and she was barely listening to my music. She was like, "It's alright, it's alright," but like once she heard it live and then heard a bunch of different songs and just saw it keep on growing, I think that was pretty proud for me, just for her to like really notice what I was doing.
Fuck
That was it's the small things to me.
That's awesome. That's not small. That's awesome. Shout out to Mom the Thrapper.
Yeah, buddy.
Mom Thrapper. She's the shit. That's what's up. I remember the first time my mom listened to my radio show, I got yelled at for my mouth. So we had different experiences there. There wasn't a proud moment. She was like, "That's how you talk?"
But
Sorry, Ma. Fuck.
yeah, mine was all screaming, so she was like, "I didn't know you could yell like that." I'm like, "Well, yeah."
I remember my mom listened to the first episode of my radio show, and I had to explain to her we had a long way to go.
Oh, yeah, she didn't. Yeah. I would have heard that. That's funny. Hell yeah, that's what's up.
My dad also says something about our mouths.
Yeah.
He's like, you guys say fuck all the time.
Yeah.
That was back in the day when even our intro had 97 fucks
Oh,
in
yeah,
it.
that was terrible. All right, let me do this. Again, if anybody else has any more questions, we had some fun ones there. Put them in now. I do have at
That's
least
the way.
I do have at least one more for you while everyone's mind is gearing up. We asked all of our guests the same shit because we're completely unoriginal and we enjoy getting the answers. But essentially, bro, you got 3 records, man, that either inspired you as a person, as an artist, as a man, whatever it may be. Just 3 records, 3 albums that you just could not live without. Maybe the one that you listen to when you're sad and you cry in your car, or the one that you fucking scream out loud to calm you down, whatever it may be. Just 3 albums you could not live without. What would they be?
Alright. Fuck. Okay. I got one for sure already down. That Koopsta Kinksta, Devil's Playground. That's like constantly playing in my head.
Dope.
So that whole album right there is definitely number one. Damn, this is a hard question.
It's supposed to be hard.
Yeah, it's making me think a lot.
If it wasn't copyright, we'd be playing.
Probably some like Bone Thugs, man, and Harmony. That East 1999.
Fuck yeah.
I fucking grew up on that with my pops, so I have to definitely say that album for number two. And pretty much any Bones album you could throw in there, because I fuck with Bones so heavy, so I'll have to say around those.
Hell yeah. That's
three.
what's up. Fuck yeah, man. That's the shit. Not even one Ghost
Bones albums, man, they're crazy. They had like 37 fucking tracks.
Yeah, there's way too many fucking albums.
Like, because like when an artist I listen to, I know comes out with a new one, I immediately try to get the tracks on like my liked playlist, and
Yeah.
I'm sitting there just scrolling for like 2 hours, like just listening to these songs. And I'm like, fuck, man, how many more? Like, it hasn't repeated yet, and I look, I'm halfway through the fucking album, like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, man, he has a lot.
I mean, I appreciate it though. I'd rather have 97 tracks on one album than like Suicide Boys 2.5 songs.
Right? There always one more. Man.
All the tracks. Play
Yeah.
all the tracks.
Yeah, that's just annoying when they come out with like 9 albums and they all have like a half a song on it. It's like, you know how hard it is to make a fucking playlist out of these damn 19 albums?
How hard?
That
I
hard.
bet.
That hard.
It's that hard.
Hell yeah.
I bet, man.
Somebody's making fucking. Y'all are making song requests? Gosh, dang it. Hang on.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Well, I already have a playlist made, so now I have to see if the song they're asking for is on there. So I'm just gonna start telling everybody what's on their playlist, so that way we can talk about it. So I can slip this song in there. I assume it's one of your songs, but this is what I have on the playlist so far. Okay, we have "Burn in the Masses," "Hoax" and "Omega Sin," "Failed Experiment," "Too Many People Outside," "Mass Effect," "Rotting in My Skin," "Fatal," and "Oculus." Is what I have on the playlist.
I think we should put Critical and Cold Shoulder. Like, we could take 2 out and put in those 2 or add them.
Well, Natalie requested "Dying Breed."
Oh, damn. All right, we'll give them that one too.
I tried to get a mix of like new and older, even though nothing's really
yeah,
old,
it is mixed with new and old. I could see that.
Okay. Well, we can do that. Let's see. We're gonna play a fun game of Replicon Radio. Build your own playlist.
There we go.
Bing, 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 bing.
All right.
Give the people what they want.
Unless it's on SoundCloud, then you don't get it.
You don't get that shit. But
All
go
right.
over there and listen to his SoundCloud.
Absolutely.
We're just not gonna play
That'll
it
just
over
make
here.
That'll just make people go there.
Yeah, we're just not gonna play it here.
All right. So track 1, "Burning Thy Masses." That's the newest one, I think, right? Or no, it's
Yeah, that one's not too old yet.
So we'll keep that one popping. "Failed Experiment." Should we take it or leave it? Take it or leave it?
We'll
Yeah,
leave it. We'll leave it.
We'll leave it. All right. "Too Many People Outside" off of the Most Like It EP. Most Won't Like It EP. So most people won't like it. We should probably remove it.
Yeah, probably.
We should put Critical for that one.
All right, we're gonna remove that. Remove from the playlist. This is fun. We've never done this before.
I know. I like it.
Someone else is asking for "Dying Breed." Maybe that's your sleeper song, bro.
Do you?
Well, I had a music video of that one.
Oh, that's why.
Do you have the Clue on there?
Play the Clue.
Play the Clue.
I don't think Hoax the Thrapper did play.
Maybe
the Clue.
Thrapper did come out with the Clue.
Thrapper
We don't
did.
know yet. We
All
do
right,
not know
let's
yet.
see. Is "Dying Breed" on Spotify? Do we know? Anybody know? Does anybody know if "Dying Breed" is available on Spotify?
Yeah, it is. It is.
All right, it is. Where is it located? Does anybody
Yeah,
know which
it's
album?
part of the Death in the Flesh album.
All right. It's so convenient to have the artist on the line when you're
Right.
gonna play
Yeah.
it.
Hey, where can we find this?
This is totally going to become a new. I'm pretty sure we're inventing a new.
I think that's a good
new
idea.
segment.
Going over what songs that the artist.
Well, I like
wants you to
going
play.
over it, but now we can build it together. Unless they just like the one I built. I try to
my
make.
favorite songs.
Yeah.
I try to put the newest. Obviously, you want to promote the newest singles, so that's usually on there.
Newest.
And then like a best of.
Yeah.
Especially
top
people,
5.
yeah, like
Yeah.
you know, if you want to
the
get like the
best of.
early. This is the early shit. Maybe y'all like the early shit. Maybe
Yeah.
y'all like the new shit. What the fuck am I looking for? Dying breed.
Well, we got one for No Warning Shot.
Everybody's just putting different ones now.
And you, what song did you say to add, Mister?
Critical. That's personally my one of my
Critical,
favorites.
and that is.
Why don't you just play all 65 of them?
I can't. We don't have time for that.
I don't know. We could.
Critical.
I
Critical.
don't know how
No, they're
long
not
the
all on
songs are.
Spotify yet.
All right, he's got 12 songs on Spotify.
And Critical is a song featured on.
Just play all 12
The Terrible
of them on
but Beautiful E EP.
Terrible but Beautiful EP. Just so, in case anybody was wondering.
It wasn't so he could find where it is.
Had nothing to do with that. What did somebody else ask for? Decay? Phase Me?
They had
Oh,
more-
everybody. No Warning Shot, Black Ooze. Y'all are going crazy up in here.
They're gonna have the whole fucking catalog.
This might be a terrible idea.
Yeah.
You guys on YouTube do realize you're gonna have to go over to our
Don't tell
replicanradio.com.
them yet.
Well, they got like 45 seconds of ads they got to go through, so I will tell them right now.
Okay.
You're gonna have to go over to replicanradio.com to listen to this music.
So we're going to get rid of this one.
By the way, because we can't play it on YouTube.
All right. What else did we want? We got. I can't. This is a lot of songs, but they're short. I think.
I just hooked y'all up. He wanted to wait till the last second. You ought to miss the whole first song.
Okay, so we have Burning Thy Masses, Failed Experiment, Mass Effect. Are we keeping that one?
Yeah.
Okay. They have Rotting in My Skin, and then I have Fatal, Dying Breed, Critical.
That sounds good.
There we
We'll
go.
work with that.
So there you guys go. So for
What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
Wow.
What?
You know what's crazy? I haven't got a fucking ad for the trade guy yet. Like
Yeah,
since we've had Hoax on.
That's good.
I don't know if you. Yeah, I know you were listening beforehand, Hoax. I was having a problem with one of the trading, quote unquote, guru ads on YouTube that kept popping up every 10 seconds. So
Oh, really?
thank you for shooing him away from my YouTube screen.
I was watching on YouTube, man.
Yeah, that shit was weird, man. Like every 10 seconds, I had an ad pop up for me. I was like, I didn't understand what was going on.
Hey, also while we're at it, for everybody tuned in that's enjoying their time and wants to share the gospel of Replicon Radio, or just share their homeboy Hoax's awesome interview, the replays for this episode are available on all streaming platforms, including Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spreaker.
What about SoundCloud?
Fucking A.
Not SoundCloud.
Hey,
You know
gotta
why?
get on
Because our
SoundCloud.
episode, it would be SoundCloud wants us,
Yeah.
but our episodes are too long, so they want us to pay for the space.
Too much content.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Because we do 4
Fuck
hours.
it.
They're like, please share it with us. Oh, wait, that's 4 hours? Yeah.
Holy shit.
4 hours every week? Never mind.
Fuck that.
But yeah, you guys can listen to the replays everywhere. And obviously, RepliconRadio.com live and replayable on YouTube. Subscribe to our channel. We got all kinds of shit.
Fuck with 'em.
What else? Is there any more questions? If Hoax had to choose only one Ghost Main song, which song would it be?
Oh, that's
for
hard.
300.
That's hard.
Damn. That is hard. I Believe You, but my Tommy gun don't. That song, Brian.
There you go.
There you go.
That's also the name of a brand new song. Did you know that? I knew that.
Is it?
Yes.
Nice.
It's odd for such a long song title that they have.
Did he just come out with that?
Oh,
That's the name of that song. Like that song. Like you
Ghost
said
Man? I don't know.
You say it was the name of a.
brand new song?
Yeah.
Brand new. No,
Who?
It's hella old.
No, I was gonna say
Which
that's-
Brand new is the artist.
Oh, brand new.
Uh huh.
Okay, now I'm totally lost.
The artist by the name of Brand New,
Yeah.
the band,
Yeah.
they have a song titled "The I Don't Believe You," but my Tommy Gun.
Are you trying to tell me that other people Steal other people's
Somebody else
content.
have that. Somebody else has that title.
I don't know if
Wow.
it was stolen or if it's just like a
Wow.
commonly used phrase, because that's a long thing to just.
Yeah,
That's
it
a
is
very
long name.
specific. That's a very specific. I wonder if he was quoting like a movie or something that we don't know about. That maybe that's a known.
He mentions Al Capone in this.
It has to be like
a.
it has to be.
That's some Al Capone shit.
Yeah, it has to be like a quote.
Yeah, I believe you.
Yeah.
Tommy gun. Say hello to my Tommy gun.
Yeah, see?
Tommy.
Yeah, Tommy.
Tommy gun.
Tommy.
Well, there you go.
Tommy Thrapper.
It's all about Tommy gun, man. Well, that's what's up, man. We learned a lot. We learned about the history
yeah,
of
man.
hoax and Thrapper.
It's been great.
Hell yeah, man. We had a lot of fun. Tell everybody where they can follow you, where they can find you, where they can watch their video, where can they buy your up and coming merchandise. Like, let them know how to keep in touch.
You know what? Just go to my Instagram at Hoax the Rapper. I post my link tree on my bio every day, so I always post about it. Just go to there. All my links will be there. Just follow me on Instagram, Hoax Everything.
Hoax everything.
Yeah, just Hoax, and just put in my song name. You'll find me there. Buy me on fucking Google Play, Amazon, all that shit.
Hell yeah. There you go, man. Go give them a follow. Make sure you stay in touch. Keep
Hoax the
updated.
Rapper.
You're going to regret it if you don't. Well, much love, brother. Thanks for hanging out with us. Welcome
Of course.
to our Replicon Radio family, brother. You're always welcome here. We got
Yes, sir.
nothing but
Thank
love,
you.
man.
We family now, man.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother.
I'm with it.
That's what's up, man. Well, we appreciate you. Everybody else tuned in. We're going to bump some music. Head on over to repliconradio.com. The YouTube live stream does pause. We will be back after the music break, so keep hanging out with us, man. We still got more fun to go. We're going to bump some Hoax. Everybody can check it out. And if you do leave, we just want to shamelessly let you guys know next Monday, because we're live every Monday, we got the homeboy Lex the Hexmaster from Magic Ninja Entertainment returning, our old friend. So make sure you guys tune in next Monday for Lex the Hexmaster. And we'll be back after the break.
Hell yeah.
Peace. Yeah.
2-4, yeah.
I'm not ready.
2-4.
But yeah, what up, y'all? We're back. We're here. We're doing it.
2-4, yeah.
2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Not Rue.
Not you.
Shout out to motherfucking Thrapper.
Why you gotta cuss so much?
I don't know. So my mom doesn't listen to the show.
Fuck.
That's funny that your mom would even ask that. Your mom used to cuss a lot too.
Used to. Every other word out of my mom's mouth is a cuss word, but I was never allowed to curse.
She's a dirty sailor. Of course she says fuck every other word.
Last encounters I had with her, she was not. She wasn't really cussing a whole lot.
Well,
So I figured she might have toned it down, but nope. Evidently
No,
not.
my mom cusses nonstop. Almost every other word that comes out of her mouth is a curse word. But I was never allowed to cuss. But obviously, you know, as a kid, and then like blah blah blah, and then
Well,
she knows
none
I
of us are supposed to
she knows I
cuss
cuss,
like
but she's never. I don't do it in front of her, even as an adult. But then she listens to the show, and I'm like, motherfucker, what up? And she's like,
I raised you.
She was like, who was that guy?
I raised you.
I'm like,
better.
why were you listening? Like I told you not from.
You
listening
just
to the
walk in the house is
like
dark.
nothing on this show would ever interest my mother, except for maybe Clown Dust.
Yeah.
But that wouldn't. She doesn't like that anyway. She doesn't like that either. She's just like, she likes real Elvis, not Clown Elvis.
Yeah.
Right.
No offense to Clown Elvis, but that's weird. I never understood it.
All offense taken.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't get it. It's weird. Like she's weird.
Your mom's weird.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
people like that in general. No, I mean, I guess there is. I guess I can't say no offense because there is an offense.
Is she one of those?
It's just
that
it's like
he
you're
didn't die?
no, not the Elvis thing, the cussing thing. Like you can't listen. You don't. She wouldn't. I mean, obviously she's not interested in underground music and shit, but whatever. She wouldn't be interested in any show where people were like cursing, even if it was a subject she was. Even if we were talking about Elvis and Avatar, which is like her two favorite things. I'd be like, man,
wow, that is two fucking contrasting things.
I'd be like, motherfucking Elvis was in Avatar. You know what the fuck I'm saying? That shit was dope.
the blue
and she'd be
people.
like, oh my
movie?
god, how do these people talk like that? Even though that's how she talks.
Yeah.
Like she cusses more than most people in the world.
She's a hypocrite.
But if she hears someone else do it, it's like the worst thing ever.
She's a
I
hypocrite.
don't know.
Yeah.
My mom cussed too, but it ain't bad. Like she does, but she does it like in like a nice way. Like I don't know. My mom just talks so like nice all the time. And when she does cuss, it's like, are you mad or you what? I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't.
It's weird.
Like I mean, obviously I didn't live with your mom, but I don't remember your mom. I remember my mom cussing all the time. I remember maybe your mom like conversational cussing.
Yeah.
Like bar talk.
Yeah.
Like, oh, what the fuck are you doing over there? Or something like
Right.
that. My mom is like, fuck that stupid bitch. Fuck shit. God damn it. You know, that's my mom. And then I could be like, on the radio, like, what the fuck happened? And she'd be like, oh my God, your mouth. Really?
I wonder where I get it from, Mom.
Yeah. Like, that shit's been embedded in my head. Literally.
I don't understand. I was never supposed to cuss around my mom or anything like that. But I mean,
I did it all the time.
But I mean, my mom and dad were both truckers, and my dad was a teamster. I mean, it was the cussing was every other word.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah. And I had a cussing problem as a kid. Now I do now.
Like I never used to cuss in front of I didn't cuss in front of my parents until I was like 19.
Oh.
18 or 19.
I still don't cuss them. I mean, occasionally I slip just because it's part of my vocabulary. But majority of the time I don't.
I still think about it from time to time. Like, oh, I shouldn't say that. But I mean, I'm already like 600 cuss words deep at that point.
Yeah, I don't do it.
You know?
But it's odd because anywhere, like, even as a fucking adult, when I go to someone else's,
Even as a fucking adult.
even when I go, because it's like when I go to like, well, here I don't really talk to anyone throughout the week, honestly.
I know,
I don't
either.
So like when I come here, I'm like,
I don't.
fuck,
Hey, I don't
words!
either. Yeah, words.
Holy shit!
I go 10 hours without saying a word because I'm either listening to podcasts or here lately not even listening to anything.
But like I remember going to
dude.
like friends' houses where their parents didn't like you could
didn't
talk,
care.
you could be normal because that's how we talk. It was normal talk. It's not like I cussed to try to be cool or like just because I thought it was, you know what I mean, like fancy or something. That was just how we talked. So then when I went home, I couldn't talk how I normally talked. I had to censor myself.
Yeah.
And so then it was like when I go to someone's house, it was almost like more of an escape because like holy shit, your parents let you cuss? Fuck yeah!
I think Heather's right.
What'd she say? She still
You still get spanked by your mom, P?
no, but I'm sure she probably would. No, my mom just tries to punch me in the face.
So yes, she does still spank him. It's just punches now.
I don't think my mom has ever actually spanked me. She's just to beat the shit out of us as kids. That was way different.
Oh, that's fun. That's fun. You know, child abuse.
Yeah.
It ain't child abuse. Not when you fuck up and do something wrong. Come on now.
No, I think it's still,
No, it's still child abuse.
still called that. Yeah.
Anyway, bring it down here.
Right.
But yeah, no, I.
But like going to a friend's house where you were allowed to talk normal,
Yeah.
I cussed more because it was freeing.
Yeah.
Like holy shit, I can say whatever the fuck I want. Fuck yeah.
I was a little hood rat,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
I
But
used
then,
to-
so then it was like, so then it became more embedded. Like it's just like anything, I guess. When you can't do it, you want to do it more. So then when I had the opportunity to cuss, I did it more. So now it's like just embedded in me, and I might as well have been a fucking sailor.
Feels good, you know. Yeah.
It just feels good.
I mean, I got trucking in my blood. I'm a trucker and diesel mechanic and all that shit. And I grew up in shops and all that. You know, it's like
I grew up around humans.
well, I mean, it growing up, like, I say growing up, I mean, like, from, like, 15, 16 on, like, being in just mechanic shops and around truckers, and now I'm trucking and all that shit. It's like, yeah, no. Yeah, I mean, you talk dirty. And sometimes you gotta dial it back. Like, I've had people in public, the Karens with their moms and shit like that. like or Karens with their kids in public. Like, I got children here. There are children present. Well, fuck you and your kid. Fuck you. Like one time that we were
Fuck
at the
you and the moon.
yeah,
No,
basically.
no.
One time I was at the City Museum, and it was, I think, like midnight. And have you been to the City Museum? Well, like when you're drinking,
Yeah,
the
it's a
bar,
bar at
it's
night,
bars
yeah.
at night, and like I'm just
slides.
cussing up a storm with my friends were getting ready to go down a slide and all that stuff, and like some stupid bitch in front of me, there are kids here and blah blah blah, and I'm like, bitch, it's midnight. Why is your kid still up?
My head said the same thing.
Yeah, I was like,
This kid's here. Bitch, it's midnight. That's
yeah,
legit.
Yeah,
that's 100% response to that.
I also do like when kids are out in public and you're in a conversation with somebody, whether it's at a store or something, you're cussing. Well, you're out in public. Your kids are probably gonna hear some shit they ain't never heard before.
And it wasn't over the top like shit. Like I had said like one or two like
but it's
cuss
midnight.
words. And it's midnight,
bro,
and we had already been drinking. This was back when I was slamming shit.
Midnight, you're
and
done.
I got we had to get security involved because she got so irate. And I'm like, bitch, go down the fucking slide. Fuck you and your kid. They were like,
wow. You did all that?
Yeah, see, if you would have did that at Walmart at 2 in the afternoon, that would have been out of line.
No,
Yeah.
But at midnight at a fucking bar, get your fucking kids home.
The thing was that
Even at midnight at Walmart, take your fucking kids home.
she said that they were
Because
tourists.
there's drunk people walking around.
It's fucking
Walmart.
midnight. Go to bed.
Well, I didn't cuss them out, but I was talking with my friends, and there was obscenities said, and I go, bitch, it's midnight. Like what? Like why? What is your kid doing here? It's bars. Now,
Right.
and well, we're out of town. We're tourists and blah blah blah. And I'm like,
Well,
okay.
hey, this is how we talk over here.
Okay, well then
Missouri.
take your kid back to the hotel,
I was
bitch.
like, take your kid back to the hotel. Like we drinking, bitch.
Back to the hotel.
Like, get the fuck out of here, man.
Like today when I was at work, like I was so bored because I was so easy. Like I literally took a die out of the machine and I was waiting on my other die to come down from the tool room. And I couldn't help it. I was just cussing up a storm. I was like, motherfucker, this shit needs to hurry up and get down here. They want parts off this damn machine today. We need to hurry up and get this shit done. 3 o'clock rolled around. It still wasn't down there. I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me.
Yeah.
But it was the easiest day, but yet it was kind of stressful because I knew I had shit to do.
Right.
But I couldn't do it until it came down from the tool room.
Yeah.
And I tell my boss, my boss pissed me off today. I said, look, man, I'm charging all this time to the tool room. I'm not even starting to set up until I get the die. He goes, no. He goes, you got to put down that you're taking the die out of the machine. I said, no, we're still waiting on the damn die to come down. Just because I have something to do in the process doesn't mean we're not waiting on it. We're still waiting on the die. I want to charge all that room, all that money. Basically, we do like die cast dollars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So if whatever downtime I have, depending on what it is, either we get charged for it or a different department gets charged for it. So I'm trying to charge all that time to the tool room.
As it should be.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's the way my head's thinking. My boss is like, no, we can't do that. And I'm like, the hell I can't.
You're waiting on them.
I said, bro, look, I'm trying to be easy on our diecast dollars. Like, fuck that. We don't need to spend our diecast dollars.
Well, the thing is that you get to set up all the way to where you're waiting, but it's still on their time. Like, you're waiting for them. Like that's how that goes.
Yeah.
Wow. Man, Mark, you missed out. I can't believe that you never went to the City Museum. That place is fucking fun as shit. Speaking of vicinities, fun as fuck.
That is fun.
Yeah.
We talked about that before because I told you guys the story about how I got stuck in the wall, right?
You got stuck in the wall. I got stuck on the floor.
Yeah, in the floor.
Yeah, I got literally in the floor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where I got stuck.
Yeah.
I've told that story before.
I had to crawl back out. It was not fun.
I had to crawl back out the way I came in.
That was the same thing.
After I got stuck, I was like having a panic attack.
The first floor, the one time that I noticed that, like, the first floor when you walk in by the bedpan bathroom, and then you walk over there and they had the little the hole in the floor.
Mm-hmm.
I got in that hole and I was like, "This is a bad idea."
That's where I got stuck.
Oh, that's where you got stuck. That's where I got stuck.
Yeah. I don't know.
This is a bad idea.
But dude, well, I didn't. I mean, I went through a bunch of like the little caves, like the indoor caves and shit. And I know I'm a big guy, but I was like, all right, I got through. And I'm like, all these people are going down there. I'm like, clearly they made it big enough to get through.
Yeah.
Right? And I got in. I was like, oh, I'm getting through. Oh God. Yeah. Oh. And then I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
What do I do? Like, I've never, ever, before or after
panic-inducing.
been in a situation I couldn't go. I couldn't even.
You couldn't go forward or backwards.
I couldn't go forward or backwards.
Yeah,
like, it took me 35 minutes to figure out how to go back. Because I'm panicking.
Yeah.
I'm freaking out. I'm pouring sweat.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I was crying. Like, I wasn't bawling, but
I'm
I was
not
like,
laughing at that because I've been in those situations. It is not fun.
Yeah.
Because the people that are listening to him that have not been to the St. Louis City Museum, like, there are like tiny caves like in the floor, in the walls, like in the ceilings, that you run through. There's slides and all kinds of shit. And us being big gentlemen, sometimes we don't know that we should not have taken that path until it is too late.
that's the only place it ever happened. But
Yeah. I know how to get on the. I know
like
how
a bunch of people went ahead of me, and then people were behind me. I'm like, I can't. I don't know what to do. Like, I literally just didn't know what to do. I was like frozen in fear. I still, even like thinking about remembering it, I don't remember how I got, because I know I couldn't go backwards at one
You
point.
just gotta fucking shimmy.
But somehow I did it. Like, how the fuck did I get in here if I can't get out of here?
Yeah.
But I guess that happens because I have another fun story.
That 10-story slide, man.
That's fun. But yeah, I eventually turned around. I got out of the spot I was stuck in because like the opening's fairly big. But then I had a hell of a time getting back up because it was only made to go down.
Yeah, right.
So like I literally, like, my friends
Like
had to
it's
come
straight
back.
down. It's like straight down.
Yeah, like my fingers were the only things coming out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey!
Somebody grab my hand.
But yeah, literally 2 of my homies had to like at least pull me up to where I could hold.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm stuck in a hole. You think I can do a pull up?
And we're talking a tiny hole in the floor.
Like I was literally like, I was panicking in my mind. I was like, okay. I was trying to be reasonable. Like, I'm always like I think about stuff.
Yeah.
Even like what's going on like today or whatever, like big picture type shit. So I'm like, okay, I'm stuck here. What's next? So I'm like literally picturing like firefighters drilling holes in the floor. Because I'm like, how there's got to be a way out.
Yeah.
What is it? Like, someone's going to have to break the concrete floor. Is it going to kill me? Like, I'm trying to think of like, can they get the jaws of life down here? But no, I'm in the way.
Yeah.
Maybe they come from the other way, but can they get through that way? Like, fuck. And the more I did it, the more freaked out I got. Because every option sounded bad.
This sounds terrible. They brought out the.
And I'm like, does somebody have margarine? Can they like lather me?
The workers just bring out the caution cone to close off the hole.
Right. Sorry, this attraction is closed.
We have
to wait. You have to wait a couple weeks till you lose enough weight to get through, sir.
You gotta sweat it out.
Yeah.
So they just pour water down the fucking hole.
That would never get to me, though. There was like a glass viewing thing, but I think it was like a little further ahead.
Yeah.
Like, probably could have like weaseled the hose down or something.
Yeah.
Be like a little gerbil.
I'll tell you what, I love being on that roof though. Like, and I've never paid to get on the roof.
That's frightening.
I didn't realize that you had to pay to get up there.
Oh, that's extra?
Yeah, I think so. But I always go up through the 10-story slide, and I was like, oh, I just walk through here and walk through the little ballroom area, and then I'm on the fucking roof.
I don't think it's extra.
I thought you had to pay like
There's
tickets.
some other like cavern place that you have to buy tickets to. I've never been there.
I thought it was like tickets for like the roof rides and stuff like that or some shit.
I don't know.
But the only way I know how to get there is when you walk up the fucking 10 stories of steps.
You just walk up the slide to get on the roof. That's like,
Yeah, you just walk up the slide. I wouldn't recommend doing that. It'll take your shins out real quick. I don't know if you've ever been down that fucking slide, but you go fast. You gotta angle your ass just right so that way your foot doesn't catch the fucking rollers.
That's what she said.
Yeah. You just gotta ride it down on one cheek.
That's fun.
Otherwise, you clip a fucking
ride
roller.
it on one cheek.
Otherwise, you clip a roller and you lose a fucking foot.
That sounds like fun.
I have not been to the aquarium. I would really love to go. I was waiting for a couple months after it opened to kind of let it die down.
Said it sucks.
Damn
Well,
it.
they got a lot of it like closed down now. Like the aquarium and the wheel is about the only thing that's open on it now. I think. There was some other thing like
Just say the whale.
The wheel.
The whale.
The whale.
The whale.
You know, the aquarium and the whale.
And
The
the
wagon wheel.
Whale.
No,
Well, none of that shit's been open since Corona.
but
That's
they
why
said
I haven't been.
They opened up like one part or two part. Like
Yeah.
I guess all the stuff that's outside.
I heard it was weak, but I also heard the reason it was weak is because St. Louis is spoiled.
Yeah.
Well, no, because we've had the zoo our entire lives for free. So people that went in there and paid $25, they expected it to be badass, and it was just kind of normal. They're like, what the fuck? We paid $25? We could have went to the goddamn zoo and saw monkeys and gorillas and lions for free.
Yeah.
This is bullshit.
Yeah.
Bunch of fucking stingrays and shit. Who gives a fuck?
Right.
I pet a stingray.
Yeah. For like a dollar ticket or something.
I don't know how much it is, but yeah.
I did that. It was weird. Freaked me out.
It was cool.
Why do you feel like jelly?
Yeah, why are you hard and slimy at the same time? It's so weird. Like you're in the water, why are you
a ball
cold?
sack in the shower.
Yeah. I had one that kept circling around. I'm
Pretty sure all of them do that.
No. Like kept
Just had
coming.
one you decided
like,
was your friend.
Well, yeah, one decided it was my friend, not me. It decided. It's like, oh,
You chose each other.
We did. It was wonderful. Let's see, babe.
Oh, that's what I was gonna tell you. When I was a kid, I got stuck. I got my head stuck in the banister.
Oh my god. Well,
That wasn't panic inducing, but it was another situation where I'm like, how the fuck did I get through here?
that one, yeah, I've never understood that.
It didn't. But yeah, I was like, was the kid like, ha 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 ha, like fucking with my sister or something? And I put my head through like, what are you gonna do? Oh fuck! Like, couldn't get like, did my head grow? Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck just happened?
What just happened?
Literally, swear to God, it's not even a joke. You might even remember that happening. Bro. My sister probably told you. They put butter on my head. They literally put butter on my head to try to get me out. It didn't work. It didn't work. So I'm still stuck in the banister with a fucking country crock smeared,
Slattered up a Crisco.
So the fire department had to come. Swear
You
to
couldn't
God.
have just kicked out the fucking banister.
It's like a metal banister in the house,
What did you
right?
do?
So swear to God.
How hard did you push to get your head in there, man?
I don't remember it being hard, but at that point, I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like,
At that point, all memory has been selectively erased.
like the fire
Poor kid,
truck
man.
showed up,
Poor
and I
kid.
was like, now I'm embarrassed. Like for like the butter on my head, nobody could see it. You know what I'm saying? Like the fire truck shows up. That's a big deal.
You just got chunks of butter in
The
his
fire
face.
truck shows up, and they bring in. This is why I remembered it just now. They brought in the fucking jaws of life to get my head out of the banister.
They provided you with your life that you have
Like
now.
what, bro? And it was literally like they came in with the fucking thing, put it up. It was like one pump.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, cool.
Can I be honest
Like,
with you? It's way funnier hearing him tell the story than his sister, believe it or not.
Oh yeah, I love listening. To him tell his stories of turmoil.
Oh my god!
Like that was the most. Like it was kind of embarrassing, but it was just an inconvenience until the fire truck showed up.
Yeah.
Then it was like, because
I'm in trouble. Oh my god, I'm in trouble.
because especially when you're a kid, like I don't know how old I was, 12 maybe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
You were 12.
maybe I don't know. I don't know how old I was.
When I was 12, I was lighting my kitchen on fire. That's why the
I
fire
may have been
department was
young. I don't
showing
know.
up.
Well, that happened too.
You know what? Maybe that's why my dad likes you so much, because he probably ran that call. He probably ran that call, and he
Could've been.
probably remembered. He laughed his ass off.
I was at least 8. I don't know because we lived there since we moved there when I was 8.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh,
because
shit.
I was like, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't embarrassed. I was just like, oh, this sucks. How
Yeah.
do I get out? And then I was like scared because I wanted out. But then the fire truck showed up. I wasn't scared anymore. I was embarrassed because I knew everyone was gonna ask. Like, why is there a giant fire truck in front of your house? Is your house on fire? Yep.
I want
Fuck yeah, it was.
I want to know. I would like to have seen the procedure of how they slathered your head in butter.
Right? Did they use?
Did they use a palms technique where they just did both palms on both sides of your head and just like stroked it in, or did they slather it with a spoon?
I think so.
Hold
I'm
on.
trying to. It's hard to remember. It was so long ago. But I think it was like on my ears.
Yeah.
Like they were
Did
just,
they use country crock, bro, or
it
was
was
it
country.
parquet?
It was country crock 100%. 100% country cock churn style.
Because he still has that fucking the container for macaroni and cheese.
100%.
Put some mashed potatoes in it.
I'm glad they empty out this butter on my head. Now I can go to KFC and put my mashed potatoes and gravy.
So then,
in there.
yeah, but then it's like, fuck, I got butter on my fucking head. Now the front door is wide open where I'm right inside in fucking head jail. You know what I'm saying? The firefighters, it's not just one. It's not like one shows up.
Oh, yeah.
They show up with the fucking ambulance and the fire truck. 27 people that didn't have anything better to do. Going in and out.
The whole block's just
and I'm sitting here, little kid with buttered ears, like. And my mom, I swear to God, my mom's making like fucking don't go to jail jokes and shit. You know, like.
Oh, shit. So who got that bill from the fire department?
Fucking absurd, man.
The neighborhood's coming over there with the corn on the cob trying to put butter on him off his head.
Lather me up, fam.
Jesus.
Hey, Paul, you guys spare butter over there?
Surprised they didn't call you butter nips for the rest of your fucking school days.
There was no butter on my nipple. No, I really had a fucking traumatizing life.
So now
you just reminded me of some other shit.
Oh, God.
When I was a
Proceed.
kid, but I wasn't stuck anywhere though. We used to go swimming I always hung out with the older kids because my sister was 5 years older than me. So like I always hung out with these kids. Like that's why I started smoking when I was 8. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because they were all 13 and 14 and 15. Yeah. And smoking was cool. Yeah. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm smoking. But whatever. We're at the fucking swimming pool at the Greenmore Apartments. We always go up there go swimming. And some kids, I don't remember the whole story. My sister remembered it more than I did because she made fun of me.
She's not a good storyteller from what I hear.
But a bunch of I was in the pool swimming, and these older kids would always like to pick on me and shit. Yeah. So they picked on there was like a group of us that were a little younger, and then I was like kind of a part of both groups because of my sister. So like I had my friends, and then I had her friends, and I would like hang out with both.
I know how that is. I was the same.
So I would get extra picked on because they knew me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And they filled my fucking tennis shoes with peanut butter.
You waited. You literally waited. You spit that out quick when you like, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. All right, take a drink.
Yeah.
They filled my tennis shoes with peanut butter.
Bro, I kept it in, man. I'm really gonna fuck this microphone up tonight. Shit.
Yeah, they filled them. Yeah.
Why?
I don't even remember. Like there was some sort of joke. I don't remember what it was.
Peanut butter Pauly.
And they filled my shoes with peanut butter.
Logistically, how hard that would be to fill the toe part.
They were full, bro. Full. And they were like at first, I think they just threw my shit in the pool at one point, and everything was wet.
Shit.
So I was like pissed. Like everything's wet, you know. Like my shoes are wet. Wet shoes suck. Like all my dry clothes are
were
wet.
You sitting there while they did
No,
this?
I was like in the pool, and they were fucking with me. Like they made everything wet first, and then I was like, well, fuck it. Who cares? You know what I mean? Like, I guess I got to go home with wet shit. I might as well keep fucking swimming. So I kept swimming, and then when I was done swimming, I came back to my wet shoes filled to the brim with fucking peanut butter.
Oh shit!
Did you put them? Did you put them on?
I think I stuck my shoe in. I think I stuck my foot in one. Before I knew,
a little squishy.
Well, like it was like full, like my whole toe was just encompassed with peanut butter. And then like for the next 10 years, my sister just kept calling me Peanut, and I fucking hated it. Like it was the one nickname in my whole life that I fucking like. I didn't even. I got less mad as you would call me fat or something.
Say fruit pie than
I did. Yeah. Like you better do your fucking research. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit used to make me so mad.
Peanut butter Paul.
Peanut butter.
Peanut Paul. Hey, Peanut Paul, how you doing?
That's why we all know now where the P comes from.
Oh my God! So everybody that sees P in Astronomicon is gonna start calling him fucking Peanut. Oh fuck! You did it now.
You can call him Butters too.
Peanut butter.
Peanut Butters.
Now it makes sense why she called you Peanut.
Well, Butters didn't exist then.
Peanut.
He does now.
She called you Peanut because of the peanut because of the peanut and the butters. Oh my lord.
Shit, man.
What else you got? Didn't you say it remind you of a couple?
Oh, I'm sure there's more. I'm done. Y'all got what the fuck?
Done with the traumas?
Tell me about you guys ain't gonna tell us fucking shit about yourselves.
I mean,
I lit the kitchen trash can on fire once. My dad was downstairs in the shower, and
Yeah.
I was lighting matches, flicking them in the fucking trash can, and fucking caught it on fire. And I ran downstairs, and I was like, "Fucking got him out." He came upstairs, stark ass naked, fucking threw the trash can outside.
yeah.
I don't have any. Like I drove the car through the garage when I was like 2. I got
You drove the car through the house?
through the garage. Yeah, Mom left it running. I was in my car seat in the back seat, and I got out and I jumped in the front seat and I put the fucker in drive, and right through the garage I went.
I had the fire department. I had to call the fire department to my house one time. I was a little pyromaniac and all that shit, but believe it or not, this one didn't have to do with me. But my mom, she, kind of hoarder. She used to keep all the candles. Because she was going to melt them down and make her own candles or some shit. I don't fucking know. And I was like, oh, well, I was home by myself. Well, it was me and my best friend at the time. And I was like, all right. I was like, I'll just go ahead and melt these all down. I mean, how hard could it be?
So you're just home alone with your mom?
No, my mom wasn't there.
Oh.
No, I said my best friend.
Oh.
And I was melting all these candles together on the stove and all that shit. Me being a pyromaniac, I already knew what would happen if you put water in boiling wax. But he didn't, and he reached over my hand, like he was drinking water. He reached over my fucking shoulder. He goes, I wonder what would happen. And then it's like slow motion. He reached over, I saw his hand, and one drop or a couple drops of water came out of that fucking cup and hit that, and like I smacked the cup out of his hand, and I was like, no. And like as soon as it hit the fucking wax, it exploded. It exploded, and the wax boiled over, went all over the fucking stove. And as soon as the boiling wax hit the fucking burner, because it was an electric stove, it caught on fire, and it caught the entire fucking top of the stove on fire. Yeah. Oh, bro! It was burning, and like the giant flame almost to the ceiling. I was like, okay, this is not good.
This isn't good.
This isn't good. I was like, there's like, sometimes like a grease fire or something, you can pour like I think there's like some, like you put like baking soda or something on it or something.
Powder or something.
Yeah, some type of powder to like put it out and all that stuff. Well, I think at the time I either had like whatever I had powder wise was like, I think it was flour or some shit. I was like, I don't know, we'll just try it. And I fucking threw a handful at it, and it oxygenated it, or if that's a word, just the right way, and it became a gigantic fireball.
Oh shit!
Oh, dude, it was terrifying. And then at the time that my house filled with black smoke up to my eyes, like it came down to my eyes, I was like, I gotta call the fire department. I was like, I got this house is gonna burn the fuck down. The house is full of smoke. That sucks so bad. Oh man, then the fire department came. I was like, yeah, no, my stupid ass friend poured fucking water and boiling wax, and they just started laughing. It wasn't a big deal. It melted the knobs on the stove. It really didn't do damage, but I mean, other than kind of smoke damage.
Yeah.
But
that'll fuck shit up.
It wasn't like super bad smoke damage. It was just kind of right above the stove, but it did fill the house with like black smoke, and it was a routine like knucklehead call for the firemen, so they were all fucking joking.
Like everybody has a fire story, probably.
So they were joking around.
I got a few up.
I was standing outside just freaking out in the street, and they came out with a pot of boiling water, and they set it on the ground, and because they're firebugs too, they were just spitting in it, watching it boil over and shit like that. And they were just fucking around, and they were like, yeah, no, you're fine. The house didn't catch on fire. And I'm like,
now you're fine.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, you're fine. I'm like, oh, son of a bitch. That was intense.
I burned down the entire shed when I was 6, 7.
Nice. Yeah. Intentional?
I mean, I guess technically, no, but maybe.
You didn't mean for that much damage to be done, but you were trying for some damage.
It was before we moved to Fenton. We lived in Arnold, and we had a shed, and it was like a nice.
Was it a she shed?
It probably was my mom's. But I guess it turned into a bigger deal than even I thought it was. Mm-hmm. Come to find out later. But so it was like a nice little shed, and they had like there was like windows.
Insurance claim.
Well, there was like windows, and there was curtains and shit.
Oh, so it was like a legit cottage or whatever, like a little
but
tiny
but it
cottage.
was stored, you know. It was
Yes.
and we'd always go in there, me and my friend. You know, it was like our unofficial clubhouse or whatever, even though it was filled with shit.
Yeah. You just sit on the shit.
And it was like when we discovered how cool plastic was when you lit it on fire.
Oh, dude, it's like little flaming balls. Yeah. Oh, I used to love lighting plastic straws on fire.
Yeah, so we're in there fucking just boom, 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 lighting shit, and I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it was me, but I could just say it was one of my friends. But I think it was me. And the curtains were had like a plastic coating on it, so we're lighting the curtains on fire, and we're watching them like bing, 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 and it was like controlled for the most part, you know.
Until it fucking went up.
Until it wasn't, yeah. And then all of a sudden it was like fing, 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 fing. Like literally like that, and we're just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck do we do? What the fuck do we do? What the fuck do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? We're like freaking out, looking around. What do we do? What do we do? We run in the fucking house, and we're like getting cups full of water. And I don't remember who was there. Like my mom, my sister. Like, what are you doing? Like nothing. Nothing. And we're just getting cups of water. By the time we come back, like half of the building's in flames. And then you hear my mom, like, I'm pretty sure it was my mom, like screaming out the window. We're like, I don't know. They're like, what happened? Like, we don't know. You know, like the fire truck. Like, it was fucking nuts, man. We burned down half the fucking thing. Like nothing. I mean, obviously we fucked it up. Like, it was damaged. But like, come to find out, I got in a lot of trouble. But come to find out, the whole thing, we had 2 lawnmowers and like 6 gas cans full in that bitch.
Shit.
And like, they're like, you guys are so fucking lucky. Like, I was like, you know what I mean? Like, we were kids, we weren't thinking about that. We're just like, oh, fing, 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 fing. But then like, yeah, that motherfucker, like, we run back out, literally, it was like a scene from a movie. We run back out there with cups of water. And it's just like, you know, we're like, like, what the fuck are these? Like, even we were like, what the fuck are these gonna do? Like,
see, at least that situation, you water was applicable.
Why is YouTube under attack?
that's so old.
Yeah, at least with that fire, it was applicable because like you're like, oh, you could put this out with this. I knew that because we had a wax grease fire or whatever. I was like, what the fuck do I use to put this out? Like, I have no way to put this out. Like, the thing that I used exploded. So, this is not good. I had no way. This is pre smartphones and pre-internet at the fingertips. Like, I couldn't just Google, hey, how to put out a fucking wax fire. I had no fucking idea. I was like, I panicked. I was like, we're just gonna have to call in the boys.
Like, the water just caught fire. How do we put it out?
Well, I knew that if we poured water on it to put it out, it would explode even further. The water was what caused it. I was like, oh, God, because I know that I even knew then that grease fires, like, you can't put out with water. You can't put out wax with fire or with water or anything like that because it makes it worse.
Hot water burn, baby.
Hot water burn, baby. And I was like, shit. So, like, at least you had some type of hope. And you were like,
well, yeah,
it didn't work.
Fire,
it didn't work. I was so I was like as helpless. I was like, I was standing there in front of a fucking 7-foot wall of flames. Like, fuck.
Yeah, fire's fucking crazy.
When it goes from a fire to an inferno,
yeah,
it's intense.
All you kids out there, Noah, don't fucking play with fire.
Don't play with fire, dude.
It's cool at first, and then it gets out of control real fast.
Luckily, I only had 2.
Real fast.
I had another situation that I only really had 2 situations where I had a problem with fire, and the second one wasn't really a problem.
Freaky Pete burns down family homes.
Yeah, apparently, you know, we that is fact. Twice. Now we have record of 2 times.
Yeah, one was a she shed, the other one was a house.
He started small, and worked his way up.
We've had 2.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, most of you guys know about the fire we had. That was about 2 years ago. We had a fire in the same house when I was in 4th grade.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Same fucking house.
So
stop looking for the pings.
Right.
Ping.
Yeah, so that wasn't me.
I don't know if you were P. I don't know if you were there. I was over at my buddy Bill's house. We were having a big ass bonfire.
Hey, Bill.
Like, we went and got a bunch of a shit ton of pallets.
No, it's Mr. Bill.
Like, he had this 8-foot bed truck, and we filled pallets like 10 feet tall in this truck.
Yeah.
And we would run them back to the house, and then we'd go get more. And so we made this big old pallet fire.
Oh, Jesus.
So we got this gas can out there to start it. So we soaked it all in gas. So we got the gas can off to the side, and fire's going. We're all having a good time. I mean, it's a roaring fire. I mean, it's just, I mean, it's huge.
Yeah.
You're old at this point?
No, we're
You're old enough to drive.
Yeah. And so we're all just hanging out, drinking, having a good time. Yeah, we were old enough to drink.
You're old enough to drink?
Yeah, I think some of us might have been underage.
Allegedly.
But I know me and Bill were old enough. We were the ones buying the liquor. But
That's all that mattered.
So we're all hanging out and partying. A couple people this was back when I was wearing the pool, and I had a couple people from the pool all come over and hang out because Billy and I would always play foosball. So we're all hanging out, and this dude Chris grabs his gas can, thinks it's gonna be cool to pour gas on the fire as it's burning.
I already know where this is going.
Yeah,
I feel like I was there for this.
so he is pouring gas. The gas can catches fire because of the stream. He launches he just tosses.
This was over here, right? Like, right? Somebody lived right
in High Ridge. No, this is in High Ridge.
Or like one of them side roads or something?
And he tossed the gas can. Well, guess what? The grass is now on fire. The gas can's still on fire. Luckily that we had a bunch of firefighters volunteer firefighters over there, because one went running to grab.
I believe they call those first responders in the country.
Maybe.
The volunteer firefighters, they always go by like first responders and shit like that.
No, they're firefighters. They fought fires. They didn't do EMTs until they got certified. But.
No, I meant like first responders because they're usually the ones on like. In the country, they'd be the ones first on scene because like they'd be like pickups.
No, they're
and
the
shit
ones.
like that.
No, they're the ones that while people are at the house working full time.
Yeah.
Volunteers go up to the house and wait for it if another car.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there for that. I remember this.
Yeah, and the whole yard's on fire at this point. We're like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the hell do we do? Here comes Billy
That's when I would become running out with a cup of water. Like, I got it.
Here comes Billy with the hose. He's spraying the whole grass down. I'm like, what about the gas can, dude? He's like, the gas can's not gonna blow. I'm like, all right. How do we know it's not gonna blow? He's like, because it's not. It doesn't do it like that.
It's not pressurized.
Yeah.
Now, if it was sealed and it heated up enough, it would explode.
Yeah, no, it was open. We were good to go.
Yeah, I have a gas story like that. Like, I was playing with matches and I had these long, like wood fire matches or whatever. They were like 8 or 9 inches long, and I was like, all right, cool. And I had like a radio wagon and like the red radio wagons, and I was like, hell yeah. And in my yard, like it had a really long hill, went up to a fence. I was like, all right, this is like gonna be a scene from an action movie. I was like, I'm gonna play with some fire. I filled the radio wagon with fucking gasoline, like to the brim, and like at the top of the hill, I lit this match and I threw it in there, like all in one stroke, like where you strike it and throw it, like and it lights in the air.
Yeah,
and it fucking went
flicking matches. That's what I was doing in my trash.
I went fly, and it bitch went whoo, and it exploded, and I was like, oh, cool. And I don't know the next series of events, but somehow the wagon wound up rolling down the hill, and at the bottom of the hill where the fence line was, there was a bunch of trees, and it landed under the trees, and it started catching the trees on fire. Thank Christ it was in like a green season, so like it didn't like start a forest fire or anything like that. But then I was like, okay, I gotta put this out. And it is a fucking full wagon full of gasoline on fire, and I'm like, son of a bitch! Like I had a 3-acre yard, and we had a hose that was 100 feet long, and I'm sitting there. I ran. The hose went to the top of the hill. I'm sitting there trying to arc this fucking hose. Excuse me. Oh, God damn it! I had to sneeze, and then it was, I stuck.
I thought you were excusing yourself because your curse word. There it is.
Son of a bitch. Like, I had to sneeze, and then every time I went to go do it, it wouldn't. Anyway, I'm sitting there trying to arc the water down this fucking hill, like 30 feet down this hill. Or no, it was probably like 60 or 70 feet down this hill. It's like, cause I know, like, I didn't know how to get the water to the fire. I was like, this son of a bitch. I finally wound up walking down there and just pulling the wagon out from under the trees and just letting it burn. I was like, okay. And I just let it burn. And
Let it burn.
What's that song? The Wagon Wheel song? Rock me, baby, like a wagon wheel.
Yeah.
That's, I don't know why it popped in my head when you're talking about the wagon catching on fire.
my dad did. My dad didn't find out about that for a long time. I eventually told him. I was like,
Stepped out like, where the hell's that wagon at?
yeah.
That wagon's been missing.
Well, the
for a
problem
while.
was
Nobody noticed like the charred trees in the woods.
no, because
Lightning, bro. Lightning struck.
Well, the thing was, like I said, it was a green season, and the way that they overhung, it didn't really have enough time to catch the trees on fire or anything like that. So like, you gotta think, I'm real quick. But I'm like, fuck, I gotta do this. Hose. All right, and I ran and got the hose, and the hose didn't work, so I ran down there. So within a matter of like a minute and a half, it was under the trees, and it felt like a lifetime. But yeah, but the thing is that I had to get rid of the wagon because it was so charred that it rusted out. Like
you hiding the wagon from your dad, yeah?
Yeah, because it rusted out.
You was gonna catch a whooping over that one.
Because all the the thing was that my dad, he was
But smoky up.
he
Oh, yeah. Only you can prevent.
My dad was my dad, and then me with my shocked face, and then you with your I burned down 2 houses face.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the coolest thing though. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no, go ahead.
I was at another party over at another buddy of mine's house, and I don't know how in the hell we got talking on a subject, and I don't even know how in the hell that they even figured this out. But if you take a bread bag, like the plastic bread bag,
Yeah.
and you just twist it and twist it and twist it, and you hang it from a tree, and you light it on fire, and as it melts, it drips, and it's like.
Yeah, the pew pews that we were talking about. Because it's melting plastic.
Well, I understand it, but I mean, it's pretty cool.
No, it's what it does. If you light a like one of those, like that straw, you light that straw, it'll do that. It'll be little fireballs.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't never thought about doing it
shit
before.
on your skin.
You ain't getting it off.
I accidentally got that on my skin one time because I used to like, oh cool, walk around like, oh this is dope, and then I would find little bugs on the ground, be like, pow, bitch, pow, and
I mean that's way cooler than a sparkler.
Oh yeah,
It really is.
I made sparkler bombs too. I still got a sparkler bomb that I made that
I tried to make one, they didn't work.
The thing is, I've made them before. I have one that I've been carrying around for a while, but
What the fuck are you just carrying it around for?
No, I'm not carrying it around. Like it's been packed away and shit. But the thing is because I have never had a place to like set it off because this one is gonna be massive.
I gotta, bro. It's gonna probably be just as loud as my dynamite. Louder? Let's do it. Come on.
Because
bring it over next Monday.
Because you know how normal
He's carrying it around.
Yeah, it's right here. It's right here.
We'll set it off next Monday.
I don't know. But the thing is that you know how normal sparkler bombs you wrap them in the electrical tape and all that shit.
Yeah.
Well, this one I shaved them all down and I crushed them all up into a fine powder. So it's like a medium-sized baby food jar of like very compact.
You're a fucking lunatic.
A little bit. I know how to do some shit, man. I did some shit in my day, okay?
I bet.
But this one is so big,
That's why we decided to start being nice to your crazy.
Yeah.
Like he collects shit that murders people and reads the anarchist cookbook and makes bombs. Hey, buddy.
He gonna kill us.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
You want to join our gang?
Yeah.
He's gonna kill us.
But this it's gonna be a big boom, and I was like, anywhere I set this off, anywhere in near city limits, like the fucking. Not even the cops is coming, the feds is coming. Like, fuck that. Like, I wasn't trying to catch a case, and I've been holding on to it for this whole time because I was like, it's gonna be real cool. Hey, the trading guy's back on my screen.
Yeah, I tried to make them, man. They never worked.
The thing is,
I wrapped it super tight though. That might have been it.
Well, you gotta wrap it super tight. And you gotta have the one coming out, and then you gotta.
Yeah, it was.
What
I
know,
took 10 packs of sparklers, dude, and taped them all up, tight as hell.
See, I think the one that I have right now, I did 10 bundles of sparklers, and it took me like 3 or 4 days to like crush them down and all that shit. And like, I mean, super fine powder. So like, I mean, this is like literally a stick of dynamite, like a legit stick of dynamite.
I've lit one of those off.
I'm a little cautious.
You did. Made me jump.
Yeah, I'm cautious to set this one off. I'm not gonna set
My fart
it.
smells like burnt popcorn.
No. Thank you for not farting in front of the fan this time.
Technically, you're in front of the fan. Is me? I
mean, you would stand over here.
So I'm directly behind it again.
Yeah, and it sucks it in there.
That's where I'm at.
Stop it. Stop it. Nah. Yeah, no, I know how to do some shit. I one of these days I'll set it off.
Pizza. Only you can prevent forest fire.
That's right.
He's right. Only you. You're the only one. Do. Yeah. Shout out to HOAX the Rapper.
Oh, yeah.
If you guys are tuning in for that, you missed it. But guess what? You can check out the replay anytime you want. Anywhere podcasts are sold.
Yep.
Are they sold?
Except for SoundCloud.
Yep. They are.
Where they sold at?
We don't sell them, but it'd be cool.
That would be dope. Could you imagine, even if it was like 25 cents a fucking listen, we'd still be making money.
We would be making money, yes.
Yeah.
We'd be in a good place. That'd be dope. Speaking of that, I mean, if you guys would like to give us a quarter or more, you can literally click donate now at repliconradio.com and just give us money for no reason at all except for your enjoyment.
Right.
Super chats are open on YouTube.
Wow.
Super stickers.
We will literally interrupt an interview if you super chat.
Right. Or you can just join our Patreon and be part of the action 24 hours a day. Just go to patreon.com/Replicon Radio. For as low as $2 a month.
$2?
We should have a tier on there, like, because I know we have like the $2 tier and all that stuff, the $5, and then we got the T-shirt tier. We should have a tier that's the price is like a little bit cheaper than the T-shirt tier. That's just like the support tier. That's like, oh, here's $25 a month. You know, you don't have to give me nothing. I just want to support you. Because the T-shirt tier costs us money sometimes, and like usually
all the time.
It usually does
Every time. Sometimes, all the time.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, we need to make another tier to where it's like, hey, this is just a support tier.
I mean, that's what the two and you can. It's $2 and up, $5.
But people don't realize that. People don't realize that you can do whatever.
Yeah. You can give us money any way you like. We have Cash App. Like, downloaded it.
Oh wow, right.
No one's ever give us money, so you could be the first. You'll go down in history.
Yeah.
I don't even know how. Is it?
You'll go down in history
as the first person.
Rudolph.
Yep.
He'll go down in history.
Rudog, the red-nosed replicon.
All right. Kind of the red face, but yeah.
Rudog, the red-faced replicon.
There you go.
Yeah, Cash App. Do you have to use the money signal? It's money signal Replicon Radio.
Is it the smiley face with the tongue that's a dollar bill or something?
No, it's just the money signal.
Oh. Are you talking about on the YouTube?
No, the Cash App.
Oh.
Like your name. Like you have
do we have
all
Venmo?
the kids are using Cash App now.
What about Venmo?
Oh, I don't have that one yet.
A lot of kids are using Venmo.
Well, if you want to send us money on Venmo, just send us a message and I'll download the motherfuckers. You can send us money.
Right.
That's second.
Nobody ever sends us money.
That's second.
Send us $100 on Cash App and we'll download Venmo and you can send us money on there.
Because as fun as it is, people don't realize that we provide a service for them of entertainment.
That's right.
We love you guys and we love doing this.
Why does it always?
Yeah, and you know why? You know why we want money? It's because we want to do this better. We want to be able to do this better. Like, it's not like, hey, we're gonna line our pockets with fucking all kinds of money. Maybe one day that'll happen.
That'd be cool too.
That would be cool too. But we want to be able to do this better for you guys.
Pete's always walking away with money in his pocket.
Yeah, he made $1,300 from this last week.
Yeah, right. I wish.
Yeah, right.
I wish. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
That'd be cool if we could make that kind of money doing this.
Yep.
Yeah, we might actually get a paycheck.
Hey.
Fuck, man. But
No, Pete would find ways to use that just for merch. We wouldn't get a paycheck.
probably if it only happened once, you're probably right.
Yeah.
If it happened every fucking week, no. Hell no. We'd be getting paid and we'd be getting merch. You kidding me?
No, yeah.
And then we'd be getting paid off the merch because we'd have dope merch because we had money to buy it in bulk.
Which, by the way, I mean,
Because you don't make money on merch unless you buy it in bulk, and we don't make money, so therefore we can't afford to buy merch in bulk. So the merch we sell is just so we have people wearing our dope ass
it
merch.
literally has to be made to order. It's a made to order merch. We are
Oh,
the
it really
McDonald's of the merch game.
But we do not have 1 million served.
For those of you that are in our Patreon, you guys are gonna see some freshness in a couple weeks.
Are we?
You're gonna see it. You're not gonna get it.
I'm not gonna-
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to get it, but you'll see it, and you'll want it. You might be able to work something out.
Oh. Little something behind the dumpster.
That's available. That is. I'm pretty sure that's a tier, isn't it? Heather said Mark wants the everything tier where you get a jersey, hoodie, t-shirt. That's there. That is available. That is an available
I don't think it is.
Patreon. Yeah,
I
that's
don't
the one
know.
where you can book us.
It's not.
Well, yeah, you can book
It
us.
includes everything.
Oh, it does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
It
come to your
doesn't
house.
say that it does.
I'm pretty sure it does.
I don't think it says everything.
Let's see.
Let's
here.
go look.
That's
Let's
what
look
I'm doing.
together. Everyone. That's all. We're all going to do this together. Go to patreon.com/Replicon Radio.
That'd be a what is it? Account.
Replicon Radio. This is your Patreon deal. Oh yeah.
Let me just dust off my Patreon app. Oh, I'm not even logged in. Oops.
I don't even know how to get to anything. What the hell's going on here?
We're looking together.
What do you go to? Account? Settings?
Yeah, we're all logged in. That's why it's different for us.
It logged me out.
Well, good. You can look at what we need to look at.
Yeah. Oh, well, I don't know how to do it because like
Just
it won't let me
look as
look
if-
at anything.
Let's see.
It won't let me look at anything. Here, let me go to patreon.com.
Here we go. View your public page. Perfect.
Yeah, I don't even have that.
We got the paper tier, the plastic tier, the Dino Gear T-shirt club. Where's the other ones? Did we take the other ones off? We may have. Oh no, here we go.
As you are.
Yeah, well, I know. But when I say like we do stuff, I
See all 6
I don't want
levels.
everyone to know you guys don't do anything. So I'm trying to include them.
Dino Gear.
Platinum Dino VIP is the one I was talking about. Endless love and all other
It
tiers.
does say all other tiers.
It does.
And we will come host your event or just come hang out with you in your house with you and your friends. Star, you must provide and pay for travel and lodging.
Wow.
Home event must not exceed 8 hours. Any event is subject to availability. So you get your extra broadcast, early interviews, a shout out, Patreon feed,
Shout out.
shirt, jersey, hoodie, and you're able to book us for an event, but you must provide travel and lodging.
Yeah. No, it's there. That's pretty laid out.
It is there. Dang, you find ways of costing us more money. Jesus.
No. That's travel and lodging. That's including travel
Yeah, they
and
would
lodging.
have to pay for us to get there and provide a place for us to stay. Did you?
But like I said, we should.
Oh my God! Shout out to motherfucking Shannon who deposited $1 into our Cash App.
Oh shit! Nice,
Oh, look out.
nice.
I didn't even know how to open it.
We ballin'.
I adore you too, Shannon.
Shout out!
I support all of your content.
Thank you for the $1.
You're the best.
Dollar bill, y'all. Whoop whoop. I wish that was like an investment. I wish that dollar like went into some sort of IRA. So a year from now, when somebody else
one
gave
day
us
I'm
a
gonna be like,
dollar,
yo, let me get some of the Replicon money. I'm gonna start investing that shit
that'd be dope.
soon.
By this time next year, that $1 would be worth 72 cents.
No, by this time next year, I'm gonna flip that bitch.
A dollar?
Yeah,
Yeah, the 73 cents because the stock market will crash because of the pandemic of 2020.
I'll still make money.
Because
Stock market crashing doesn't mean the
whoever
trader.
the next president, I believe, is going to be the Antichrist. So
Here's
the
the
whole
thing.
world's going to catch fire.
Here's
and
the
then
thing.
The stock market's going
The
to
stock market crashing doesn't mean that traders lose money. Like if you know what you're doing, you can still make money in a downtrending stock market.
No.
If it now.
Not if the whole world's on fire.
Now, like when it got stopped out, like when the stock market crashed so hard, like in one day it stopped out and it was like, yo, bro, we're not playing the stock market today. We're fucking pausing this shit. Now that's a little different. But when we're in a recession and shit like that and everything is downtrending, you can still make money. You can make money on both sides. You can make money when the stock market's going up. You can make money when the stock market's going down.
Did you hear about that? What did you hear about the kid who like killed himself because his Robinhood was like negative $700,000?
Absolutely, he's a 20-year-old kid. This is the thing, is that like he saw in his Robinhood account. He checked it on Friday evening, and it said that he was negative $703,000 or $730,000, which is real money. Like that's real shit. Like these people get these like Robinhood and Rebull and all these apps that you could trade on, and they don't realize it's real money. Like you owe that. Like you owe that money. You don't. It's not. It's like gambling. Like you go to a fucking casino. If the casino extended you a line of credit, and you gamble that away and you lost that, you owe that money. Like it's not pretend money. Anyway,
I didn't know you could do that on Robinhood.
He was trading options, which is a leveraged trading platform. Basically, options. From my understanding, I can't get super into it because I'm still new to all this shit. But options basically is it's a times 10 leverage account. So if you put in $1,000, you have times 10 that of what's times 10 of 1,000? Is that 100,000 or is it 10,000?
10,000.
It's 10,000. You put in $1,000, you have $10,000 worth of.
You should know that if you're trying to deal with money. I hope.
Right. My brain doesn't. I have to sit down and meticulously do my calculations. My brain don't work like that. Okay, my brain is all over the fucking place. But anyway. Basically, he was trading on options, and I think he was trading on Forex. But he, which is also a leverage, which is a times 100 for leverage. But he'd put in so much money, and he had leveraged himself so high. And the thing about it is that because they said, oh, he only put in like 6,000 or 7,000 or whatever, and it's like, well, he bought $700,000 worth of fucking options. And he sold them, and what happened was that from what I've read, he didn't even really make that bad of a mistake. It was an unsettled cash amount. Basically, when
it was like mid-transfer or something like that.
Think of it like
freaked out.
Think of it like this: when you sell something, especially when it comes to options and stuff like that, when you sell. It takes a little bit of time for it to settle into your account so you can use it again. Think of it like if you've ever digitally or deposited a check into either an ATM or through a mobile app. It takes a couple days. It takes a couple days for it to be into your account. Yeah. You know it's there. You see it reflect on your account.
Sometimes you don't.
But sometimes at least you see a little bit of it. But
Replicon stock market.
You can't actually access that money until it settles.
He hates stock more than I hate sports.
Yeah.
No, I don't care.
So
but
upset.
We just been talking. I mean, the whole show we've been talking about the stock.
The more I learn, the more I'm going to talk about it. I like that you put the ticker there.
That would be good for you to do a sideshow for.
Once stocks. I get to the point where I can actually talk about it to where I feel comfortable about it, I can. But I mean that's a touchy subject when it comes to like creating content to educate people about it, because like that comes with a huge liability risk. That like people will be like, bro, you told me to do this
because if something like that happened, and you've said it,
and you could get sued.
The fucking kid killed himself because you told him to buy this shit. And he lost all his money.
We'll make a disclaimer.
Well, that's basically
the views and opinions of Dead Body Man do not necessarily reflect those of Replicon Radio.
Exactly.
Well, no, it's like
stock market with Body Man.
Yeah, stock market. Buy these stocks right now. They're so hot. But yeah, no, it was an unsettled
You can't
account.
tell him what to do, but you can just like give your input and like your opinions on it and what you've learned.
I'd be more interested in obviously anybody who's interested in who would watch or listen to something like that would probably want to know like what your hot takes are, like what do you think is hot this week or whatever.
Oh yeah. Everybody wants to know what to go buy.
Sure.
And it would be your opinion, so they could, even if something went wrong.
Disclaimer
my thing would be like my overall thing that I would think would be interesting is more obviously that, but more so like how things work. You know what I mean? Like, because basically everything you just said, I don't know what the fuck that means. Some kid killed himself over things that I don't even know what they mean.
It's crazy. It's fucking crazy.
Because man. I can't. I have some stocks on the same app, but I can't necessarily lose money. I mean, I can't lose any more than I put in.
No.
You know what I'm saying? If I buy $100 worth of stocks on Robinhood and all those stocks plummet, I don't owe money. You know what I mean? But he was doing something different.
You do though. You do. If those stocks plummet, you owe that money. Like if you bought it at $35, you bought one stock and it plummets, and you only have $35 in your account and it plummets to zero, you owe $35. You owe that money. That's why he was negative 700.
Yeah, but there was something else.
No,
stocks. You don't just own
stocks. You can do that.
Yeah, but you generally don't just own. Like if I own a stock of Apple and it's worth $300.
You're correct. If you're only doing stocks on a cash account, they stop you out. Once you lose the amount,
they don't go negative.
They don't go negative on a cash account. But he was on a margin account. He was on a margin options account. Yeah. Which, like I said, it's a leveraged account, which basically means you go here. You give me $1,000, and I'll let you.
That just sounds like straight up gambling.
Well,
I mean, the stock market is kind of gambling anyway, but that's just like you're betting on odds.
If you're. I used to think it was gambling, but it's really not. But you really
because that's illegal. But it's gambling.
Stock market straight up gambling.
You really have to know what you're doing, and it's not gambling. But there is an element. There is an element of gambling to it. But if you know what you're doing, you can really.
It's still a gamble. I know what I'm doing in blackjack, but I'm still gambling. You're gambling against
but there's a certain percentage of skill that you could be a winner.
So in blackjack,
you could. That's what I'm saying. That if you know what you're doing, you eliminate that percentage of risk, and you're guaranteed to win this certain percentage of time. Like there's a reason why there's so many multi-billion-dollar investment bank firms out there.
They're good at gambling, fam.
They're not good at gambling. They fucking
win.
They
get to gamble with other people's money.
The thing with like your 401k and pensions and all that shit, that works against you. It's a biased thing that the people that you think are to invest your money to make you money, no. They don't want to make you money because I can't.
I think you better look more into that because before I even signed up for it, I actually looked way into it.
I'll send you some shit.
And they take your money to make them money, but make you money as well.
That's what you think.
Yeah, that's the general.
That's how they get. That's how they get paid.
You got to realize that you're on the bottom of the rung of making money.
Because that's how those guys get paid.
Yeah, they don't give a shit if you make money or not. As long as everybody above you make money, they don't give a shit if you make money or not.
No, they do. They want you to
they don't give a shit
they get a percentage of what you get.
They don't.
Yes, they get a percentage.
They
of what you
even make money when you lose money. No. That's the fucked up thing. They know when you're going to lose money, and they bet on the other side.
Well, they know if they know I'm losing money, then they need to be arrested too.
You're probably both
illegal.
It's legal. Right. It's legal.
That's illegal. If you know when the stock market's going to take a crash, and you know about it, and you sell out,
there's nothing about crashing.
That's illegal.
There's nothing about crashing.
No, but
if you get a tip in the stock market, it's going down.
Some of them are buying into a bunch of shit, and you know you're not. They know your shit's going to be worth less or worth more based on what the other people are doing, so they can bet against you essentially and make money off of your loss. But if you can win and they can win and the other guy can win, they can bet on all sides. Then fuck yeah,
they bet on all sides.
You pick.
You're both right.
You pick where you want your money to go.
They buy a stock.
So it's up to you on where you want your money to go. And if you make money, you make money. If not, then
here's an example.
Yeah, but
here's an example.
You're both right.
I've done nothing but made money the whole time I'm in it. I've been in it.
How much? What's your percentage gain that you've had on your portfolio?
You're arguing about being both right. Both right.
I mean, I didn't look at all that, but I know what I'm putting in a month.
Just look over the lifetime.
He just knows
Yeah.
he gave him this much money and it's worth more than how much he gave him.
Yeah.
Absolutely, it's way more.
Just look at
I gave them $500. Now I have $3,000.
yeah.
So I'm not mad at them.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm just. That's not a real number. I'm just saying.
No, what they're betting against is you having to draw out of it early because then they make more money off of you that way.
Oh fuck yeah! They make a ton of money then.
Yeah, they hate you if you don't draw from it at all until your time
Well,
is up.
historically, the
Yeah.
pension in the northern American states has failed as far as like an average return. It has not worked. That's why you see so many of these old timers fucking Walmart greeters because they can't retire because their pensions didn't fucking pay them out.
Welcome to Walmart.
Yeah, welcome
Pensions
to
have to
Walmart.
pay out. Those are that's company 401ks. That's what you're
Both,
talking
but
about.
pensions is investing in finance.
Pensions always pay out.
YouTube, we're out of here.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah, it's time to go.
Make sure you
It
guys
is
tune
that
in
time.
next Monday. We got Lex the Hexmaster back again. Subscribe to our channel. Don't miss out on any of the stuff going down. Lots of behind the scenes stuff. Food reviews. Food reviews.
Food reviews, movie reviews.
Movie reviews coming.
We
More.
talk about stuff on there.
We got new ones coming soon, so make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you don't already. YouTube.com/ Replicon Radio. Leave us a like, comment, all that good stuff, and tell your friends, share the link. Yeah. Peace out, YouTube.
Good.
Bye.